I need that sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut.
What are you?
He's the best.
Yeah. He's a master motivator.
I'm a master motivator. I ain't no regular ass motivator. I'm a fucking master.
Coaches tried to make practice so hard that the game was less intrusive. Like they coached you that way. Like people think, well, they were just yelling. No, they were trying to put you under stress and put you in under duress so that when you got in the game, you could mentally handle adversity.
If you go through JUCO and you make it out of JUCO, you can make it anywhere.
I respect the hell out of you to see that you're doing what you're doing and still doing what you're doing for real, the way you do it, man. From day one, you had the same enthusiasm. You keep the same enthusiasm, and it's fucking contagious.
In my opinion, I think Shedeur Sanders is the best deep ball in college football. I don't think
Can you just say something nice about Shedeur Sanders?
I love talking ball. It's nice to connect with guys that are like-minded and just are real and genuine.
And I'll proudly stand up next to you. Oh, God bless America.
You said belt to ass, T-Red. You got the belt around you.
Smitty and Jason Brown.
Coach JB Show.
What up? We are in the building. It is Merciless Monday. I'm taking no mercy. As you tell by the thumbnail, we're taking no mercy. We give two about what's going on in life right now, especially this broad on the cover of the New York Times. We're going to dive into it. It's Merciless Monday. Pound that like, subscribe, and become a member today. And then make sure you head on over right over there. You see it on the top of our screen. Use our promo code. Let's dive right into it, man. We got a lot going on. The New York Knickerbockers, the Knicks, as we all know them now, are either A, just a thirsty organization for attention, or B, their city is about to be destroyed by a Muslim mayor with non-American beliefs and traditions. The same mayor who wants to install Sharia, which, contrary to belief, will not allow women to do anything, anywhere. They'll actually whoop them right in Times Square. So, ladies, you think Harrison Butker's bad? Just wait for this cat. Anyways, the Knicks want to interview Dawn Staley, the coach of the South Carolina Women Gamecocks, multiple national championship winning coach, unbelievable female lady women's coach, the same woman coach who wanted boys to play against girls, thought it was okay. This must simply be the publicity stunt, but this stunt will cost them some real candidates who will follow this interview. What man do you know that's a legitimate NBA coach is going to follow a Dawn Staley interview and walk in there proud to be a Knick? Oh, man, you just interviewed Dawn Staley? Oh, shit. She didn't get the job? Well, here I am. Here I am. My name's Doc Rivers. Are you kidding me? Has anyone ever thought about the fact that the candidates after the Dawn Staley interview are going to be a mockery? Let's just stop with the bullshit, please, people. We do not live in an all-inclusive world. Please just face the facts. And I don't want to be coached by a woman. And my mother doesn't want her son to be coached by a woman. And neither do any of these men on the New York Knicks. Well, maybe Cat. Maybe Towns does. But seriously, don't men deserve better too? I'm so tired of hearing about women deserve better. Well, shit, so do men. And men don't deserve to be coached by no damn person who have never walked a day in their shoes. Never played their game. The man's game. This should not be a talking point to lead a show off today. But damn, it is. Because we never have become so attention-seeking in my history, in my life in professional sports. We become stupid for attention. The NFL gay pride shit. Now the NBA becoming this super woke organization who thinks women belong coaching men? Wake up, people, or this will be your boys new mentors, your boys' new idols, your boys' new heroes. Yes, women. And you wonder why our boys have low T? Why our boys paint their fucking nails? Why do you want to cut their dicks off? Yes, people, this is direct correlation. But what do I know? What I do know is coming in hot, a Merciless Monday. Bringing in my main man, Far East Sider, 317. LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending, Caitlin Clark jocking, and the Indiana Pacers loving, Big Smitty.
You got me over here in tears, homie. You got me over here in tears. What's going on, y'all? It's Monday. We lit.
Why?
Did I move about 10 hours. What?
Did I move you emotionally or laughing?
You moved me emotionally that led to laughing. Laughing isn't an emotion, homie. Contrary to belief.
That's
so
true.
I'm here, though. I'm live. I'm feeling good, man. I got my homie JB. Got Young Bailey in the background. We got Jamal W, Danny Sanchez, Gene, and Justin Kovanick. And you coming in hot right now against Don Staley, who's the legend. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I like her on the women's coach.
Hall of Famer, too, right there.
Yeah, but she wanted boys
player
to play
and about
girls.
to be a coach.
Yeah, but she advocated for boys to play girls. I can't fuck with that. Either can you. You said it on the show many
I
times.
understand that, but hey, two things can be true.
Two things can be true about what? You either like her or don't.
No, I mean, you can say something that I strongly disagree with, and then you can still be a great coach. I mean, you say a lot of shit I disagree with, but you still my homie.
Yeah.
Like most of stuff you say I disagree with, but we still cool.
Let me dive into that real quick because I have something to get on my chest.
Yes, please.
So let me get this straight, okay? So, because all the people on that, what's that name? That Drewski's dude. What's the guy? The white boy that we did. The nobody. Fuck.
Bailey's boy.
Yeah, Bailey's boy. Goddamn. By the way, if he was legit, I would fucking know his name too. By the way, just
my memory just bad. It has nothing to do with him.
But no, I would know him because I didn't know by players. Shane Gillis.
Homie, Shane Gillis.
So the comments for Shane Gillis, they're all pro Shane Gillis. This guy JB don't know nothing. He's a nobody. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that was cooking you.
Here's trip this though. Then I'll post something else, and the same person that said he don't know shit. He's a nobody. Good take. I'm with JB on this. Very next take I posted.
Yeah.
So my point is, I've been thinking about this for a long time. So let me get this straight, Smitty. You just mentioned it right out the gate. You said a lot of shit I don't agree with. Some shit I agree with. Some shit I disagree with. Let me get this right.
Yep.
So you agree with shit on some shit I say.
Yep.
You disagree with shit I say over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's that called?
Like.
No, it's called an opinion.
Yeah.
We all have one. They're like assholes.
Yeah.
Everybody has one. And I'm trying to figure out when I have an opinion about this, I'm a hater, but when I have an opinion that aligns with your opinion, I'm the man. Now, let's make this make sense. I want to make this make sense, homie, because I'm so fucking tired of you fucking fair weather fanboys who, because I don't align with your opinion, you think my opinion is hate. It's fucking crazy, homie. We used to have a fucking thing called disagreement. Create a great conversation. We used to be able to disagree in the barbershop. We used to be able to talk politics, sports. I mean, LeBron, Kobe, Jordan, Kobe. I mean, all this shit now is if you go on this side, you're fucked up. You're out of your mind. If you go on this side, it's unbelievable, homie. It's actually embarrassing that if you have a difference of opinion, motherfuckers really just be calling you out your name, like out of the, like, but you talk about me saying shit. This is what it is. I'll be social media. You say whatever you want. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You say whatever you want. So these people don't align with your ideology or opinion, but then the very next post they do. And you back cool with them. Dog, it's embarrassing, homie. I'd rather you be on who you are and stand on business, and I know where you're coming from, than sneak diss me, sneak attack me, backstab me, all the shit that I see the people do. I'd rather know where you are. I respect you more for who you are, and I actually kick it with the person that disagrees with me than kick it with a motherfucker that agrees with me just to be kicking it with me.
That's deep. That's deep. I mean, that's a good overall take, and we could dive into that for like an hour and a half because I agree with a lot of what you just said, but I think context matters. And a lot of times, like when you go in about certain things, it's not like you just giving your opinion. Like, you know what? I don't think Shane Gillis is funny. All right, cool. I wouldn't get mad over that. You go in and say, Shane Gillis is another motherfucking Drewski. He not a real comic. He ain't do the work to do it. Who the fuck is in? He's a nobody. If I don't know him, then he ain't a real comic. I was like, hold on now. All that don't necessarily equal. Like that's like more than opinion. You're speaking that as like matter of fact. Like,
no, that's not.
His journey didn't. He's a guy who do skits online. That's not. That's not an opinion. That's a lie now.
So hold on.
A lot of times, once you go in, you start adding stuff into it.
Yeah.
That's not fully true, and that's why
I'm glad you're proving.
I'm glad you're not funny. That's cool. That's just your opinion. That's fine. Yeah,
I'm glad you're proving all the fucking fake boys like Rio and D Jones and everybody proving them like that they're actually fake today. Because here's why. So I'll post a video of me calling that girl out, calling her a bitch.
You did do that,
and every single one of those
everybody
comments,
loved it.
Fact. D Jones and Rio. Fact. But now I say that this motherfucker ain't funny and I'm a hater. Now, thank you for proving me fucking correctly, you dumb motherfuckers. See, that's the problem with you motherfuckers. You're all fair weather fanboys. You motherfuckers are fact when I call the girl a bitch. But when I tell Shane Gillis is not funny, I'm a fucking hater.
See, me, hey, I'm consistent. I told you I don't like when you call him a bitch.
You just lied too.
No, I'm consistent.
I just called you out on the same shit.
I didn't type fact under that picture. I didn't collab with her or nothing. I don't know if I even like that video because I don't like when you call a woman a bitch. I don't, but I've always said that. Regardless, I've been very consistent on that. And I also didn't agree with everything you said about Shane Gillis. But I understand it because he talked about you first.
Disagreement is fine, but you should disagree. That's why we're on the show together.
Right. We're on the same page.
What I'm saying is just because it's not your opinion doesn't mean it's hate. Like, this motherfuckers are coming out literally, and you cannot call me a hater on your favorite comedian, homie. And
I don't think I called you a hater though, right?
No. I'm just saying in general.
Gotcha,
you can't call me a hater because I disagree with what your fucking favorite comedian does. But then the very next post say, damn, always got to watch AB because you never know what he's going to say next about Dylan Brooks' girl. The very next post I made, homie, motherfucking same people hating, talking shit about Shane Gillis, went in and was like, oh, damn, he's spot on. He fact about Dylan Brooks. Shut the fuck up, you fair weather fan. Don't fucking say I'm factual on one thing and say I'm a hater on another thing, motherfucker. You guys are all fucking so fucking fair weather, homie. It's unbelievable, homie. I really is. It's something I want to just say that because I had to give you some little deep thoughts today because a lot of you guys are too micro and you don't understand.
It's a deep show today. I appreciate that.
You can actually be cool, have a disagreement, have a drink together, still kick it, and don't have to worry about it. Because at the end of the day, I don't go home with Rio, D Jones, Big Smitty. We don't go home together. Like, you usually have to deal with that if you got a girl and you got to go lay in bed with that person and that's your companion. That's when I got to worry about what I do on a daily basis. I don't got to deal with that shit, homie. I don't got to deal with that. Like, I don't go home with you, Rio. Like, come on, homie. Keep it real. I know you and Kat, Towns go home together, but not me, homie. I don't get down. But anyway, we're going to get down into the show, Smitty, real quick, because, the Knicks, man. Well, rest in peace, New York City. But we'll get into that later. Quote of the day, Smitty, brought to you by right there. Smitty, life is either a daring adventure or absolutely nothing. Real simple, cut and dry. It is a daring adventure or absolutely nothing. Like yesterday, I took the dogs to the yacht, Smitty, and it's hard, Smitty. It's hassle. It's a hassle. Driving them an hour and a half. Both very, don't like cars. Ash is cool with the car, but Callie's just always up. Then I gotta walk them, over that bridge, get them into the boat.
Yeah,
all kind of shit. Like it's a and then it's hot out there, and them motherfuckers are like 20 degrees hotter than a human, so they're out there So I'm spraying them with a hose on the water on the boat. But it was cool, man. Ruben and I just wanted to get out the house. I wanted to take them for a day away from, because out here it's 105. So I wanted to take them to 80.
Right. It's cooler by the water.
That's the only reason I took them. You know what I'm saying?
Look at them. They're chilling.
Oh, yeah, they were chilling. But that motherfucker, Ash, homie, I'm not lying. I wish I would have videoed it, but I was driving right here, right in this area right here. Some fucking idiot on a paddle board. I hate them motherfuckers, man. Them paddle boarders. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're like a guy on a bike.
Yeah.
They're like a guy on a bike on the street.
On the main street, yeah, in your way.
And they want to put up the sign, I'm going to turn left. And motherfucker, get out of my fucking way on your bike. They're like the bike on the boat, on the water.
Yeah.
He had a dog on the paddleboard and kicked it in the water.
No, he didn't.
Not kicked it, threw it in the water because there were some ducks out there and his dog was swimming after him. So he does it. So it's cool. I get what he was doing. It's a dog. But he does it in front of my 40-foot boat. Right. Two bigger boats coming behind me. Now we got to stop in the middle of the canal getting out because this motherfucker has a beagle swimming across. It's white people shit to the fucking third degree. No question about it. And then I'm like, well, fuck, I hope a fucking seal grabs that motherfucker or something because there's a lot of seals in that canal. And they grab, they'll grab a little boy,
strong as hell. They'll pick you up. Yeah.
They grab like Rios in them. They'll grab a Rio, homie. They'll grab a Rio like a
little Rio type.
No, I'm serious. Yeah, Rio? Shit. Little motherfucker.
Little short, little chubby, they love Rio.
And dark-skinned? I
don't know about that. Oh, now we're going to move far.
Nah, Rio dark-skinned. Skinned is BPS, by the way. It's not skinned. It's skin.
It's something about that I just didn't like, though, coming from you. So I know.
But I like it.
I don't like it, though.
Why is your screen moving, homie?
Who?
Why is my mouse moving everything?
Oh, let go real quick. It might have took over your computer.
It did. Why is this
happening? They said you never forget, like you never apologize about something, and he had his people take over your computer.
I can't even get out of. I can't even exit the fucking. I can't exit my full screen now.
Come on, Jason.
You see me though, right? You see me?
I see you for sure. You look clear. I see the picture in between. Everything looks totally normal on our end.
I can't exit the full screen. I mean, how do you get out of full screen? Oh, there we go. I don't know what's happening, dog. My mouse is highlighting everything again.
Is your button stuck in your mouse? Is your button stuck?
This is all brand new shit on me. I don't know, dog.
What do you say? I know you a hood cat. Like, brand new from you mean going to the pawn shop and buying it.
Like, I can't click nothing. I can't do nothing.
You can't do nothing. That's a double negative, ain't it?
Yeah. We'll just keep it right here because I had to take my battery out and see, but fucking, it's a real show, though.
Well, can we at least get the CTB, or you need Bailey to click on it for you?
I can't get to nothing. Yeah, pull it up. Oh shit! It just went to full screen. I'm gone. So I left.
Now you right here. I'm talking to you.
Something happened though. I'm full screen again, homie.
What you looking at? Like I have no idea what you're looking at.
I have no idea what's happening, dog. This is not the first computer, by the way, that do this. So I don't.
It's something you're doing there, because like. You can't have a brand new computer that's doing the same thing the old computer did. The common denominator is Jason Brown.
I get all that. I'm back on. I'm back. I'm cracking.
I get all that.
Contrary to belief, Smitty. I didn't ask for average, and I won't settle for it. Contrary to belief.
Speaking of average, both your quote of the day and your CCB were both average today, but they were cool. But I understand it's Monday, long weekend, was drinking, didn't have like a lot of time to think through. They're cool, but they were average. I wouldn't rank neither one of these.
What's cool but average? Define that.
Your quote of the day, your CTB.
But define cool but average real quick.
It's cool. Like it's cool. Like it gets the job done. It's like a C+. It's like if I turn my paper in, teacher give me a C+, I pass. I'm cool. Like we're good to go, but I'm not gonna get excited about it. Like I'm not gonna take that C+ home to mom. Look, mom, look, dad, I got a C+. Like they don't give a fuck about that. You passed, but
right. I don't really care. It's not going to affect my sleep habits at all. Let me dive into this poll question, Smitty, real quick, because I wanted to get into it in a deep macro conversation that no one else, any other channel will ever have. Sports channel, media platform, nobody's going to have today. LeBron James opted in for the max deal. Smitty, I wanted to ask you your thoughts about it. LeBron James opts in on a $52.6 million deal for the 25-26 season, but is evaluating his Lakers' future per Shams Charania. And Rich Paul, his agent, says that basically he understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all during his last season. So they're basically calling this his last season, Smitty, out of his camp. This is the first time in 23 years, 9 contracts, Smitty, that he's done this. So that means
makes sense, homie.
means he could be out. He could be traded. But I don't know if you saw this morning, but your boy Windhorst, he said there's no trade market for LeBron. So
yeah, it don't make sense if teams know that this is probably his last year, or even if he has one more year left. Why would you trade, your guys' picks, your future potentially for a guy who doesn't have a future, who's about to leave? You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But LeBron, I mean, of course, like, why wouldn't he do this? Like, why wouldn't he use like?
Well, it would have helped him about $30 million it would have helped him if he didn't do that. It would have helped him with about $30 million on trying to grab another free agent or two.
I get it, but get your money. Kobe did. I think Kobe did the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I know Kobe had a really good last 2 years. The Lakers paid him very, very well, and we knew it wasn't the Kobe of old, but they took care of him because of what he did for the Lakers. Lakers always do this with their superstar.
Yeah. I'm not tripping on the money. I'm not tripping on the money. I'm just tripping on the fact that you got Luka, who is also going to be on an expiring deal next year, and if Luka says get fucked. You're back. You're like, you've made a horrible last 2 years of decisions as a franchise, and then you sell the team, and then we're gonna see what's happening, dog. I'm be honest, because
you're not going nowhere, homie.
Well,
I saw a story yesterday that it said Lakers are putting together their plan to give Luka like a long-term contract. I just saw that last night.
They can't say nothing other than that. So
I know, but it came out though, so that means that means they're actively in the process of putting it together.
Comes out all the time. Every team James Harden's ever been on, they've said that. Does he end up there? Nope, he's gone.
Well, I bet you any money in the world that Luka ends up signing a long-term deal with the Lakers. He's in LA, homie.
Yeah, well, I get it.
He's about to be the face. Like, they're building a team around him.
His money's went a lot longer in Dallas than it's going in LA, and he's learning real quick that, oh shit, the peaceful protesters are here.
But Dallas didn't want to pay him though, and those protests ain't doing nothing. Ain't affecting him at all.
My shit.
Where Luka's staying at, the protests ain't affecting him at all, homie.
Luka like, damn, were they gonna steal my shit?
You ain't worry about that, homie, at all. He worry about his family. He worry about his family getting sent back.
Where Luka staying at?
I ain't gonna say it out loud on the.
By the way, all the homies are like, damn, dog. All the brothers now, it looks like America again. They're getting their jobs back and shit. It's like crazy. All the brothers are saying that. They want to know why Smitty don't say it. They're like, why Smitty ain't like? I thought Smitty.
What brothers are saying now? A lot of times you come on the show, you didn't say stuff.
All my homies.
Okay, cool. You got 8 homies. You talk to the same group every fucking week, and like whatever they tell you, that's what the streets are saying. Like, homie, that's not the whole streets. I know you think you so connected, but your 8 homies ain't the fucking voice for the entire city. Well, respectfully to your homies, respectfully. I know you affiliated, but it's not the voice for the whole city.
Well, let's pump the brakes on 8 because you know 8.
No, you don't fuck with people though. You would tell people. You tell me that you ain't got no big group of friends.
Knowing and fucking with them is 2 completely different things. You know 8 people doesn't mean nothing about who I know. I know thousands of people. But all I'm going to say, I had to break that down real quick, Micro. But here, real quick.
Wasn't good at all. I know thousands too. I mean, I'm saying I'm not cool with thousands.
No, they know me, though.
See, I keep my circle tight, homie.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
I'll keep my circle big. Okay.
Mine's tighter than yours. But here's the thing.
Get a figure on my face, though, when you're talking to me, though.
You know them.
Figure on my face.
They don't know you. There's the difference. They know me.
I got 14,500 on Instagram organically. No Netflix. No Netflix though.
What? You have how many?
14.5.
I had that doing nothing.
Nah, but before Netflix, you were nobody. Nobody knew you, homie. You had 3,000 followers.
We already broke this down. No, I didn't even have social media.
Exactly.
Yeah, never had social media.
Nobody knew you.
Never had social media. No, but everybody knew me though. So that's the crazy part.
If D Jones y'all never said that, he'll blow up and get 200,000 followers. Like that's everybody.
No. We already talked. We broke all this down, didn't we, Macro?
No, we did. It was Monday. We doing it again. It's free game.
In my world, my profession that I was a somebody in, everybody knew me.
Okay. In my world, as a everybody knew me.
Nobody knew you though.
In the Mac.
You got a Fox job and got 13,000.
No, fuck Fox. In the Mac.
I got 13,000 organic.
I'm all conference in the Mac. All conference. I was featured on College Game Day in the Mac.
Huh?
Then yeah. Huh?
Nobody watched Ball State, homie.
Sounds like you know.
I'm gonna keep it real. Nobody coached.
In the Mac. They know me. Khalil Mack and them know me, homie.
Nobody watched that shit.
They know me, homie.
But anyway, homie, the homies are like, hey, man, love it.
Nobody watch JUCO, though.
We love it for us.
Like, you right about the Mac?
JUCO on
like,
ESPN now.
Nobody watch JUCO.
JUCO on ESPN now.
No, now. When you were playing, we could not watch y'all. There was no channel. There was no way to watch y'all. It went on the Roku stick, the Fire Stick. It went on cable. It went on basic TV. It went on Channel 8, Channel 13. It went on Fox. It went on ESPN 3. It went on FS2. It went on none of the backup channels. We cannot watch JUCO. You can watch me play, though, homie. You can watch me play, homie. Document it. Facts. Go ahead.
Can you tell me why JUCO's on TV now?
Why?
We all know why. What do you mean?
Hold on. Time out, homie. Hold on. Slide back in here. Slide.
I got a message. I just got a message. You know what? About a couple months ago, to say, JB, you know damn well we ain't gonna be on ESPN if it wasn't for you and Netflix. I said, I know why. Hold on, homies. Bring your ass back in here. Bring your ass back in here. Hold on, homie. Bring your ass back in here. You're one person that's always going to talk about what things bring to the table. And now you don't think 400 million views of that show brought a JUCO to ESPN for the national title every year? Real shit. Keep it funky, homie. You can't lie. You on national TV right now.
National?
Yeah. If you don't tell the truth, stop.
I'll say this. I think Last Chance U as a series that Netflix perfectly produced, I think that series is what led to them showing the game. Not just your season. It was season before you, homie. Coach Buddy, whatever his name is, the dude you got to fight with, the basketball season with the black coach who don't cuss. I think the season, the show, is what led to that, not your particular season.
But JUCO basketball is not on television. Football is. I don't know where your correlation is. And let me ask something about Buddy Stevens. Was Buddy Stevens on McAfee show?
McAfee don't like him.
Was he on every week on McAfee show?
Should have been. Real entertaining. That was a great season, homie.
Yeah.
200 million for watch them too.
Yeah. Did they do like EA Sports do videos about Buddy Stevens? I'm just wondering if all that shit, maybe brought ESPN to bring JUCO to ESPN. I don't know. You keep bringing up Buddy Stevens. I'm just saying.
But he had a good season. All I'm saying.
I ain't seen a motherfucker do nothing. I'm just saying. I don't know. You think the motherfucker Laney or whatever that didn't cuss, talk about mental health, brought that shit? Get the fuck out of here. Sit 1D, guy D1? You think it was Brittany Wagner, fake ass? Holy shit. I'm not here to toot my own horn on me, but let's be real.
It sounded like I didn't even catch you a check in on him.
Yeah. Let's dive into it, man.
He always say that.
But at the end of the day, Smitty, LeBron James opting into this max deal. You think he could be you think he'll be a Laker?
Oh yeah, he'll be a Laker for sure. He's gonna retire a Laker.
I'm not so strong. I'm not so.
He might sound like a one day with Cleveland, but like his last full season will be with the Lakers.
I'm not sold though. I'm not sold. I think. Well, just because he's already mentioned that he wants to win. There's no way he wants to go out as a loser with already everything out there that's going out there with social media about the GOATs discussion, and now they're bringing Kobe's name back in, kind of like over. Kobe's name's hotter right now on the internet than fucking any of these people that are alive right now.
People have been disrespecting Kobe, so now people are just trying to defend him because
Marcellus online going at it with Ice Cube son and all kind of shit cracking, dog. Like
Ice Cube son love Kobe though.
I know, but but I didn't see what he like. Marcellus brought up the fact that Matt Barnes and Stack defending Kobe against Arenas and that crew, and then Ice Cube son got involved. Was like, man, I be trying to give Marcellus a pass, and now Marcellus because Marcellus just be like, what straight line? He's like, well, fuck, I'm with Matt Barnes on this one. You can't be with Matt Barnes, homie, and then try to call him woke or not woke. Try to call him like whatever Cube son. But I've got into it with Cube's son too. He said, and then he deleted his tweet because he knew he was fucking wrong. But that's a whole nother story.
I gotta see it. I didn't see the discussion, so I don't know what Marcel would have said about. Yeah.
He was just talking about the Kobe thing. So he's like the disrespect about when he was alive versus when he's not. Blah blah blah. It was a deep little show that Marcellus did, but it's crazy. But anyway, Kobe going crazy right now online because his name being brought back up, and LeBron. I don't.
I see what it is.
You see it?
I didn't even listen to it, but the headline at least says Marcel Wally says that after Kobe's death, that fans elevated him into the GOAT conversation, something they didn't do while he was alive. That's why
that was his second video.
Got mad.
That was his second video, though.
But that's the one that O'Shea responded to. Was like every time I give him credit.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
The first one, though, that he gave him credit on is saying he agreed with Matt Barnes and Stack for defending Kobe's name.
Got you.
So that was Marcellus's first video.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, he's right. Because Kobe was disrespected as shit. Nobody gave him credit. We all
I don't know.
Smitty, we all asked, why is he all of a sudden not getting talked right over? Like, as he was in his career, cats were talking about LeBron going right over him already. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, I know, but to your point, though, we were discussing why that was happening, which means we had him in the GOAT conversation. And there's hella clips of NBA players like, bro, I don't know, y'all tripping about Kobe. Like, I ain't got Kobe in your top 3, or you ain't got
McGrady, everybody.
So that's what I'm saying. That's been going on. That's been going on before he died.
But when people were rating
on that is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But people were rating their guys. They didn't have Kobe in there. That's what Marcellus said, though. He was like, he's being honest, though. The cats didn't have him in there.
Those same guys who didn't have him on there are not now putting them on there since he passed away. It's the same group. What I'm saying is, me and you, we've been having them thinking he's a GOAT conversation when he was alive, and since he's passed away.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think it's a group on both sides. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, it is. But I don't.
It's a weird group, though. To your point,
it is, homie.
Act like Kobe ain't even top 10. And it's like, damn. It's like it makes me question, like, damn, like, was I watching another guy play? Was I like, do I really not know basketball at all? I know I'm not a basketball like savant, but it don't take a genius to know great players. And I'm like, am I tripping? How's this guy not top? Like, so I don't know. It is weird. I'll say that. It's very weird.
Bobby Perkins, non-member. Become a member, Bobby, just for saying what you said. It shows me that you're just a fucking idiot. Smitty, let's dive right into the first topic, because you got it. We got a loaded lineup today, loaded show. And
let me scroll up and see where we at, man. Well, yeah, I mean, you already kind of touched on this in your opening, but we're going to dive deeper into it. Pause. The Knicks reached out to Don Staley for their vacant head coaching position. They've been reaching out to everybody. We know when they first fired Thibs, they were out here trying to interview any coach that they could get. It was guys who were already in full head coaching positions like Jason Kidd, and I think Ime Udoka. There was a few other guys they were trying to coach, and some of these teams denied them for even talking to their guy. And now it sounds like that they reached out to Don Staley for their position. Now I haven't heard any other reports about her like coming in for interview or whatever the case may be, but they did at least reach out. And listen, I heard JB's opening, and again, some of it I agree with to an extent, some of it I don't. Let me start here.
Let me ask you a question before you start. Let me just ask you a question.
Go ahead first. Go ahead.
Would you want a woman to coach you in professional sports? Yes or no? Just real simple.
If she's qualified, I wouldn't mind.
You gotta stop.
And to that point, this is a 3-time Olympic gold medalist.
You gotta stop this, man.
This is a 3-time Olympic gold medalist.
It don't matter. It don't matter what she is.
All-time steals leader. She led
the
3 consecutive Final Fours as a player. 2-time National Player of the Year.
And what's more,
a Hall of Famer as a player. I just heard as a player.
What's her gender?
Fast forward her to what she's doing as a coach.
What's her gender? I want to say, why are you dismissing her gender?
NCAA titles as a coach.
Why are you dismissing her
record
gender?
with South Carolina as 475 and 110. Before that, she was with Temple and went 172 and 80. We've already discussed on the show before that you believe is different with basketball compared to football because
that
the
up.
ladies can actually play basketball.
Big
You've
three is
also
not
said
big
that when
five.
you were working for the Big Three, that you saw what Nancy
same.
Lieberman did, and you respect what Nancy Lieberman does as a coach there. And you also mentioned about Lisa Leslie specifically, how she commanded the room of men, and how you saw with your bare eyes, and how
Big
you
three.
respected that. Another Hall of Famer, three
Big
or
three.
five, it don't matter. There's still men who played in the NBA. They're grown men who played in the NBA, and you were a fan of that. So now you're both sides. On one end, you like Lisa Leslie when she's coaching because you respect Lisa Leslie, right? And she's from LA, and you work for the Big Three, so you're biased. But then we go over the back of your head. We go over here to Don Staley, another Hall of Famer who has a proven track record of being a great coach and a winner. You don't like her because you don't like who she is as a person. See, I'm gonna call you out on your bluff every fucking time. I'm not the upside down Coke bottle. I'm not any of your other previous hosts. I'm not gonna come on here scared, backing down from no smoke, homie. Be consistent, because I listen and I hear everything you fucking say. You like Lisa Leslie, but you don't like Don Staley. Make it make sense, homie. I rest my case.
All right, good. So you can't keep bringing that same thing up every time we talk about this. I've already addressed that issue. I've already addressed why. I've talked about this many times. I don't know why you keep bringing up Lisa Leslie and the Big Three with retired players. These are fucking 45-year-old players, homie. Of course they're going to take coaching. They're 45-year-old fucking – look who they are. So stop comparing Lisa Leslie coaching Big Three to an NBA real team, homie. Number one, we've already had this discussion. Number two, you can't answer a simple question. Do you want to be coached by a woman? And you couldn't answer. You said if she's qualified. Then you gave her accolades in her resume. Great resume. What gender does she coach? Female, women, right? So I know you mad about getting cooked, so you won't answer. I'll answer for you. So she coaches women. So I don't understand why you don't understand how gender works. And I don't get how you don't get that no man in their right mind want to be coaching a professional sport by a woman. I don't get it. And no offense to Big Three. Let's not classify them as a professional sport. They're not a big professional sport.
Wow.
So
shout out to Michael Cooper. Wow.
You know what I'm saying, Smitty. They're not in the conference. They're not in a big time organized sport. Stop. They're a leisure activity played by retired players.
Continue.
Stop.
You're fine. Continue.
So I'm trying to figure out, with all that on her resume, what qualifies her to coach men who play above the rim, who are 20 times more athletic than a female in her own sport. And I want to know how she's going to go in and coach above the rim basketball. I'm just curious. I just don't understand why that's such a hard concept to grasp. I really don't. And then here's the thing about it, Smitty, and I'll get to you in a second with your hand raised. You don't understand, and you do the same take. You have the same take for football, though. That's crazy.
You're struggling right now, JB. Get to your point, homie. Hey, you're struggling right now.
That's not. I'm just elaborating.
You ain't said shit yet. You say a lot of nothing right now.
No, it's saying a lot. It's actually elaborating on what you defend. You have the same exact take for a female coach in football, female player in football, as you do with Don Staley, who wanted boys to play girls. So I'm trying to figure out what the real deal is with you and why you defend women in boys' spaces. Can you please elaborate on that now?
So you mentioned multiple times that you question how is Don Staley going to coach men who play above the rim. So just for my own clarity and for the chat's clarity, are you saying that because men can dunk, that now changes the way that she can coach?
Definitely.
Okay, so just for clarity, you're saying her schemes now have to be completely shifted and changed on basketball in terms of her drawing up plays and drawing up situations for her team and her understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each player because they can dunk.
Yeah, because I can.
Basketball is still basketball, homie.
Nah, because I can pick and roll and throw a lob right off of you. That's a design play. And
she can't understand that?
No, I didn't say she can't understand it. I'm saying you asked me a question, homie. You just said, is it going to be different? Yeah, 1,000% different.
But you brought that up as like one of your major points, as if like that's amazing. Like
it is, homie.
It is a major point. Like,
it is a major point. It's 20 times athletically different. 20 times
like,
different.
Damn, they can dunk. I don't know what to do now.
It had nothing to do with dunking, homie. It's
help her out.
Hold on. So you're telling me that the perimeter defense of a SGA is the same as her player at South Carolina?
No, but
her shot making ability to shoot over the top of the defense with a guy jumping a 40-inch vert is the same.
No, it's not the same. I never said
what
the players were the exact same. But if you're a
homie.
coach,
That's above the rim, homie.
If you're a coach, Jason, that's like saying that you can't coach in the SEC.
Shit.
That's like saying you couldn't coach an SEC team because your guys at JUCO overall wasn't correlated to the same level, or you can't coach in the MAC because our overall level of play was down into what you believe. No, you as a coach, you go in, you evaluate your talent, and you coach a scheme based upon what they're capable of doing.
I want to know, Smitty. I want to know. I need to know, like, why. Here's what I think of that you think. This is how I think you are. You hear woman in any space, you think they're inclusive to all things, and then you're such a good person and optimistic thinker that you automatically want all people in all things. You want dogs to get along with cats, and you want iguanas to get along with gators, and you want fucking great whites to get along with surfers. And I get it. I'm with it. It's cool. But at the end of the day, Smitty, you dismiss the fact that this broad cannot walk into that grown man locker room with nuts swinging and get through to them. I don't understand why you I don't understand why you dismiss that fact, homie. Like, seriously, like you act like a female coach takes over for your head coach at Ball State, walks in the locker room and all right, guys. Like, come on, man. I'm not even
basketball right now. Stop.
It don't matter. It's the same thing.
Stay on track.
Smitty, we are on track. You've defended women in football the same exact way. So come on, homie.
I'm talking about basketball right now.
It don't matter. I'm talking about your overall take with women in men's spaces, homie.
I'm talking about overall take.
Let's stop. Let's stop the rhetoric that you think women belong in men's spaces. You come on this show defending women all the time. When do you defend men?
Always defend us.
No, you don't.
Well, we don't need defending in a lot of situations. But
we do.
I do in cases like when we talk about like essay cases, and we ain't trying to get that deep. But like I'm like, hey y'all. Unfortunately, a lot of women lie about us. I'm defending both sides.
Men are a vulnerable species right now, homie. I don't realize. I don't think you know.
We still running the world.
We are a very vulnerable species right now.
We got a white man as president again. It's all back to normal.
Smitty, we're being fucking emasculated.
I'm not. Still got my balls.
You are. You don't know it.
I'm still here pumping iron.
Our boys are seeing this. They have low T.
My T's high.
Fact. Low T for boys. Boys are cutting their shit off. They want to play in girl sports. We want girls to allow them to play in girl sports. We got girls thinking boys belong in girl sports. We are being
negative 0.0003% of humans are cutting their balls off. That's a small, minute amount. I don't like it, but it's not like an epidemic. It ain't like all the boys is doing this shit.
So you're not macro enough to think.
I'm not. I'm micro as hell on this.
10 years from now, you'll be like, damn, he was right. When we're playing co-ed football, you're gonna be like, fuck, homie, JB was right. We're playing
co-ed. Never happen. Don't never happen.
Don't say never, homie. We also said 2 years ago it'll never be a flag football game in the NFL. And guess what? That same year, Pro Bowl turned flag. So don't say
we
fact.
said stop.
I'm saying fact, homie.
Keep it real. I said football, the actual football itself will never turn the flag. No, it won't. Stop.
And I said, be macro. When do you start to implement something? Little by little, right? You implement little by little. You implement shit. The flag football thing was implemented already. And guess what? That's the first step. Then they do what? Take away kickoff. Then they dial a friend to onside. Then what? They change that again. Homie, it's happening in front of your very eyes. I don't understand. It's already flag football with pads on. Look at that fucking quarterback, homie. He can't even be hit.
Let's do a futures bet right now that pays off in the next 20 years. I give you 20 years. I guarantee you that the game of football will not turn the flag. I guarantee you.
You said 20 years? Bet. What about co-ed?
It can't.
Why not?
Because women can't play in the NFL.
But they're playing D1.
I told you, growing up, I had a girl named Lati, Samoan, big woman, who played football with us to an extent because women develop faster than men. We all know that to a certain degree. She played all the way up to like 7th grade. I think did she play 8th grade? Maybe 8th. You got to high school, I'm done. Because she couldn't play with us. Men and women are different. It's common sense.
Oh,
Strength,
really?
level, size, physicality. Got to a point where she's like, even she was like, hey, I can't do this no more. It happened.
So you just
so
said
they can't play in the NFL. So you keep saying it's gonna happen. It's literally not gonna happen because they can't. It's impossible.
It's impossible. So, but Dawn Staley can coach Jalen Brunson?
Yeah, she's coaching. She's not hooping. I didn't say Dawn Staley can go out there and guard him. I didn't say she can guard Brunson. I said she can coach him and tell him, hey, motherfucker, let's go down here, set a pick on his down, do a down screen, swing over the ball. Like, she can read the fucking game. She knows the game. She knows the game.
It blows
I
my
understand
mind.
what you're saying.
It blows my mind. I know. That's the sad part.
That's
homie.
the sad part, homie. I think the players would respect her even more because she is a woman. Need more respect.
So Jalen Brunson's pops is going to be in that locker room coaching the same way when he finds out if Broad took over the New York fucking Knicks.
Stop saying Broad. I don't like that either for some reason. I don't know.
Stop it, homie.
I don't like calling him Broad. That sounds weird. I don't like that.
Stop it, Smitty. Seriously. Well, they're in New York. New York's the term broad is the number one used word in New York.
Is that disrespectful though?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna ask the chat. Broad just sound like
broad is a New York term.
Come here, Broad. Like that sound kind of like
you don't say come here, Broad.
A little Broad over there, like that sound kind of like
you don't say that. You don't say that. You refer him to as a third party person, like when you're discussing them, like
how you say it? How you do it again?
Like, man, this Broad homie can't coach these motherfuckers. That's how you say
you notice when you use broad, it's only in a negative scenario though. You never be like, oh, that's a bad broad. Like you never say it in a positive situation.
All the time. I was on the boat the other day. All the time.
Do it right now, but do it positive real quick, just so I can hear it.
Like the broad that was on the bar stool at the bar.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Like that broad got ass. Hey, Ruben, that broad got ass.
Okay.
Like, how's that not negative?
Jennifer said it's not disrespectful. I've been corrected. I stand correct. Jennifer Flynn, Anue Ingle said it's not disrespectful. She?
I gotta see Jennifer's like.
She put two fingers to her head. Like, I don't know if this means like she a 3-point shooter or she going through some mental shit and she's talking about.
It's 2 fingers though.
I know 2, but 2 typically means like. So Jennifer, I pray you okay. Whatever you're going through, stay strong.
Jennifer, you got Instagram or Twitter or anything? I just want to see you, like, check out your profile. Smitty,
no, I ain't say that. Jennifer, I think she got an Instagram. I think she's gonna send it to. She gonna DM you real quick. She said so.
She said that. All that. She said all that.
Yeah, she's gonna follow you and DM you and message you and everything.
Bet.
Let me go to the next topic though, man. We flowing, we rolling, man. JB, you better get excited for this, man. The streets is saying that a new Otani has arrived in the NBA. That's what the streets are saying. 7'2" Yang Han-San was taken 16th overall in the NBA draft by the Trailblazers. Jansen is the third Chinese-born player selected in the first round, joining Yao Ming, Yi Jianlian. He and his translator were asked about what he does outside of basketball, and I think his answer might shock you. Check it out.
Hi, I'm interested in you as a person. What are some of your interests, and what do you think you'd be doing if you weren't playing basketball?
Sometimes I sleep, all time sleep, and I like play PS5, and I like eat.
Jason, thoughts?
I can't do it.
Can't do what?
Why is he fucking retarded?
Whoa. We don't say
why is it always a goofy big Asian that just like it's like fucking can't like come on, homie?
Seriously. Goofy. It's a new language. The fact that he's even saying that's pretty good. Like if I asked you to speak fluent Spanish and I had a real Mexican on here, you would sound just like that to them.
I ain't never heard a Mexican come over here and don't speak no English and sound like a fucking retard. Never in my life. I've never seen a fucking African come over here. I've never seen a fucking nobody.
African, they speak English. They speak real English. Actually.
No. Even if Africans they speak their language and they get a translator, nobody eats food. PR3. Like, homie, what are we? Fucking Andre the Giant living in a fucking giant world? Like, what are we? Fucking 70, fucking 7,000 fucking BC, homie? What the fuck are we talking about?
You sound ignorant right now. If I asked you right now to say, if I said JB,
bring a Mexican that don't speak no English and have him translate it. Find a video, homie. I eat food. Like, homie, the Mexican's gonna be like the regular. It's just gonna be like you know. Como te llamas you too? And then that motherfucker will be like, I like to eat the food. I like to eat the food. Ese. Like, he's not going to even come close. I play the PlayStation 4. I do the food. Fucking no other English, no other language, homie.
It's Chinese, homie. They don't know our language at all. Mexicans,
you said that about Otani
Mexicans kind of know our shit a little bit.
You said that about Otani, homie.
We kind of know Spanish a little bit. Those are the ones we kind of know our shit a little bit. They got some similarities.
It's always
Chinese language and English language is fucking apples and oranges. They don't know our shit at all, homie. Stop.
I'm so fucking glad Trump tariffed these motherfuckers. I'm so fucking happy that we stopped Texas.
Got my prices high as hell right now, too.
Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Texas for blocking the motherfuckers for buying all their farmland up. I'm fucking so tired. Look at that motherfucker on the right.
You so
Look
racist.
at that motherfucker on the right. Look at that motherfucker on the right. Now fuck all these motherfuckers. I mean, they come over and buy our shit, and then they come over here and act like they don't know English.
Chill out on the Asian community.
They lying to you, homie. They know fucking English. The motherfuckers lying to you. They getting over on you, homie.
Homie.
Hey, homie, I thought Otani didn't know English. Remember 2 years ago?
2 years ago. He know it now, homie.
He know it now, right?
My boy F.A. made a good point. He said, stop it, JB. He said, Yao Ming sounded just like this when he first got drafted. Then after a couple years, he learned English. It takes time. If I asked you right now to say a full fucking paragraph in Spanish, you would sound just as stupid as the people you're describing right now, homie.
So hold on.
You sound silly.
I'm going to look that fucking retarded up there.
Say something right now in Chinese. Right now, go.
What?
Say something right now in Chinese. Matter of fact, say this. I like tacos. No. I like chicken and rice every day. Say that in Chinese right now. Perfectly. Why are you typing this shit?
I'm going to get you the real words.
But that's bullshit. So if he could type the fucking real words, he would have said it perfectly too. So you're proving my point. My point is he's learning the language. He's trying to figure out how to say shit. So
he has a fucking translator, Micro. What are you talking
he
about?
He don't know how to say the shit perfectly.
He has a fucking translator next to him. What do you mean I can't type it?
You understood everything he said, though. You understood
What's the difference?
He said
he has a fucking translator. No, the point that you're trying to make that you're wrong in is he has a translator, so I want to get a translator. What do you mean? Why is that not equal? Why is that not fair, homie?
Let's do it. I'm gonna wait.
Fuck, we talking about?
Say it.
Oh,
like
shit.
that.
You can't say it because it's in those fucking, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here it is. I like chicken and rice in Chinese. Okay, translated. 我是熊悠悠 he me fun. Did I sound anything like that fucking goofy retard?
We don't know.
I like PS3.
We don't know.
I like it. So let me translate it to him in America now, homie. I like Chinese. I like chicken and rice Chinese translation, okay? Oh, okay, I got it from him. This is him speaking English. That's how I'm supposed to sound that retarded now saying this, okay? 我应和做me fun. Fun me chicken. That would be me going over to China and translating that in a retarded voice.
I guarantee if we had a true Chinese man or woman on here right now that could listen to the way you said it, you sound like an idiot to them. So my point is the way that they sound to us is how we sound to them when we're trying to speak their language. You not comprehend that, homie?
Go back to FA.
Are you that micro?
Go back to FA, homie. My FA, you're making my point, homie. Yao Ming is fucking retarded to this day. Are you fucking kidding me? You act like fucking Yao Ming is just all fucking great, fucking influent, smart motherfucker. Yao Ming, they said, was the dumbest motherfucker on the basketball court.
Who's that?
His teammates.
T-Mac ain't say that.
Go ask T-Mac and
T-Mac
them.
didn't say that.
Motherfucker, give me ball. I want to eat the rim. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker was hooping.
He said, I want to eat at the rim. Smitty, I'm translating. I want to eat at the rim. Give me ball. I want to eat at the rim. Like, it's fucking like a bunch of fucking, like, what those called? Those giants that we supposedly had when we were back in the day in the 700 BC?
I need some
Neanderthals or whatever.
Neanderthals?
Are all these motherfuckers Neanderthal?
It's a new language. I don't understand that.
Fuck, homie. So you're telling me he goes home.
You can't speak no language, homie.
Hold on, though. A Nephilim. Yeah, Nephilim. So he goes home back to where's his native country and gets to kick it, lights a cigar, and it's just, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
He's super fluent. He's chilling. He's talking fast
Bailey,
and
show
normal.
the video again, Bailey. Show the fucking video again.
I hate this motherfucker, boy.
This is it right here.
Hi, I'm
Smitty?
interested in you
Right there
as
on the
a
bottom.
person.
That's eat chicken and rice and China right there on the bottom.
All right, read it right now. You can't. You can't.
I translated it
It's
though.
fucking pictures. Like they language is so it's like
exactly.
You gotta know how to draw to write their language.
Exactly. But
you gotta be
want
an artist.
Yeah, but you cool with them taking our farmland here in Montana. But anyway, show that video
taking
again.
it, we selling it to them.
No, we're not. Go ahead, let me see it.
Making money off
What
of
are
it.
some of your interests, and what do you think you'd be doing if you weren't playing basketball?
Sometimes I sleep.
I sleep. Sometimes I sleep. That's a regular sentence. He said, "Shit."
Like what the fuck is that? What are you, homie?
He said, sometimes I sleep. Like that. He was thinking about it.
Homie. No. After
It's a weird question.
Listen. He's a fucking Nephilim, homie.
He's laughing.
Homie, he's a fucking giant. He's a fucking retarded giant. Who I you? Come on, homie. Stop. Let's stop. Don't try to force a fucking round peg into a square hole, homie.
Pac-Man said, Smitty just trying to make you look bad, coach. Let's move on, please. He thinks I'm using you right now and making you look bad for content. So he said, let's move on.
We don't do content. We do a real show. This is a real show. This is really my reaction, Smitty. I don't know about you.
Pac-Man disagrees. He thinks I'm trying to make you look bad. He thinks I'm forcing this on you. Pause.
I'm trying to figure out this Chinese shit, man.
It's a tough language, homie. Like you literally got to know how to draw to just write. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I bet they first,
but they're not retarded.
They first few classes probably just art.
Got it.
Like just art, like just to learn how to even get to that point. Because like I couldn't even like. That's crazy, homie. That's impressive though. Actually, it's pretty impressive. It's crazy how we all got different languages.
Vince. Thank you, Vince. We're not even trying, and we're funnier than that. Nobody. We're fucking not even trying. Smitty and I are both funnier than fucking Drewski and Gillis. That's the fucking point I'm making. This motherfucker acts like you motherfucker act like he's the funniest motherfucker you ever saw before. That's what's killing me. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation, Smitty.
I know who I am, but I ain't got to diss the next man to boost myself up. That's difference between me and you, homie.
I do.
You got to diss the next man to boost yourself up.
I don't have to diss him. I'm just telling the truth.
That's a lack of confidence, homie. You think about it.
Nah, I'm just telling the truth.
Micro.
I'm just actually telling the truth.
And Rio said that's cap. He said we're not funny than either one of them. So
Rio's 23 years old, homie. He don't know comedy. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Anyway, can we do what's happening now?
Fuck, let's do it.
Before a commercial break. Why did you say it like that? That's you on the right. Let's get into it. What's happening now, Smitty? This shit right here is disturbing.
Read it.
Arizona fifth graders plot to murder a boy in the bathroom and make it look like suicide.
What?
Smitty.
What?
Have you heard the deep conversation about this?
I have not. It's my first time hearing about this. This is crazy.
So
this is insane.
I did a deep dive. There's a bunch of shit going on with fifth graders for some reason. There's a fifth grader little boy. Who's in a full-on relationship with a girl. And got mad about a fucking boy, about the girl cheating on him, or not, but they don't cheat at that age, hopefully, but you know, seeing another guy, another boy. Fifth grade. Remind you, I gotta be on it. I keep referring out fifth grade. Okay.
Yeah.
This motherfucker went to the park and pulled out a strap and tried to off her.
Oh, hold on. He started the shit.
5th grader found out the girl he thought he was with.
So that's how it started. So what?
5th grade. Now, first of all, I got to ask the parents, why are we in like deep relationships in 5th grade?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I had like little girlfriends when I was young.
No, but that's not a deep relationship. Like you and I had a little girlfriend, but we went home separate. We went home. We maybe, I don't know how you communicate. We didn't have no phones.
But you would get embarrassed though, like if your shorty was saying like, "Oh, Darnell, so and so was hugging us or holding so and so hand." Now you gotta fight them now. Like we would fight, but we ain't about to like do all this.
My point. 5th grade, homie, and he got the strap.
He got from his daddy, probably.
I don't know the race, but if you just had to guess, WPS or BPS?
This is a tough one, actually.
Really? I'm going with WPS, actually.
That's where I'm going. I'm going WPS. Because I don't think we would be that mad to do it.
But the strap makes me think BPS because he's like, I'm gonna go out with the strap. Unfortunately,
but on the flip side, I know white folks, y'all teach y'all kids at a young age how to hunt and stuff like that. So y'all have a lot of guns too. White people shit.
Oh, no doubt. And in Arizona, you could carry.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about 5th grader carrying, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I knew some hood cats that had guns. Yeah, like I saw my first gun I was probably like 6th grade, maybe 6th, 7th. Like I was with my homie. He snuck to his parents' room, shoebox, and like had. I was like, damn, okay, like. So don't you be surprised. Like these 11, 12-year-olds, they know how to get this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's crazy though. The fact that you saying that they actually plotted, like their actual plan, like, hey, y'all, all right, cool. We gonna take him to the bathroom. We gonna poke him up. We gonna put a suit. We gonna put a unalive note down on like that's crazy.
I was micro. It's probably MPS, homie. Because Arizona got a lot of Mexicans.
Oh, and then the pokes, because they said they're gonna try to poke them up. That's what I read.
Yeah.
So that's MPS if it's a poke situation.
Probably MPS.
But how do they think through to like to make it look like a personal unalive situation? Like how do they know? Like what show or movie did they watch to know that we could set it up? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you 11 years old and you like, we're going to make it seem like he did it to himself.
Oh, speaking of that, I got to reach. Somebody reached out to me, homie. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm going to show you. I'm sending you an email right now, but crazy collaboration. Cheech and Chong are fans.
Like,
yeah, the real Cheech and Chong. I mean, they want to collaborate and do their gummies or something.
Let's do it. Whatever. Yeah.
I don't even smoke or nothing, but Ruben's like, well, tell all your homies do. I'm like, well. Yeah.
I eat a gummy every now and then anyway. So I eat one live on the show.
I've never had one. But I said, I told them back, I said, hey, well, first of all, I want to get you on the show.
First and foremost.
Let's get them motherfuckers on the show right out the gate. Get them motherfuckers on the show. They were great on Trailer Park Boys. And then get them on, and then we'll do that. That'll be legendary. I mean, I won't smoke weed or nothing, but
if Cheech Jones say, "Hey, we're gonna pay you $5,000,"
I'm not gonna smoke weed. I'm still not gonna change.
You might smoke one blunt though for Cheech Jones.
I'm not. But I'm not. Remember, I don't sell out my shit, homie.
We
had this conversation. No, I don't. I don't give a fuck.
If Cheech Jones on their deathbed and they say, "Listen, man, you got one last request. What do you want to do?" Man, I just want to smoke a blunt with Coach JB. You gonna let them just die without living out their last little like dream?
Yeah.
You an evil motherfucker. Homie.
I don't sell out my soul to fucking appease you. That's just not who I am.
Sell your soul, homie.
Yeah, well, it is for me.
Hey,
what is it, homie? What is it then? I've never smoked in my entire life. Not one time. I've never smoked in my entire life one time. Never took a gummy one time in my entire life. Never smoked a cigarette in my entire life. So I'm going to sell out and smoke weed with Cheech and fucking Chong just because they asked me to do it. That's a sellout.
It's like a one-time experience, homie.
That's a sellout. It's not a one-time experience. That's not something I want to do, though.
Motherfucker, you gonna do it though for this show. If motherfucker all we find out, we gonna do it.
No. If he told me, hey, we're gonna run the train on Selma Hayek, then yeah. Let's do it. Because Selma still looks as good as she did in fucking in the great fucking movie From Dusk Till Dawn.
You saw that video she posted when she was in the water like a couple months ago, like dancing and shit. You didn't see that video?
No, but I saw
I gotta find that for you.
I saw Holly Berry. I saw Holly Berry's post, and goddamn, she looks horrible. And she's trying to say that internally she's great, which kudos to you, girl. But outside,
we're not about to disrespect the legend, Holly Berry. So
but the problem is why are you doing it in a G-string then? If you're worried,
what you want to do. You doing what you want to do.
But you got it come with the territory. You just said it yourself. It come with the territory. It come with the territory.
But some people you just leave them alone though, like, out of respect. Some people have earned enough, you know what I mean, throughout their life. Like for example, in about 10 years,
you're right.
In 10 years, you're gonna look horrible in 10 years, probably. Fucked up. Body all fucked up, but I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna disrespect you at that age. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah.
Don't sexualize me. You're right.
Right. Come on, Holly Berry's a legend, man. So many movies, man. We didn't seen her in Hardball. We know what happened there. Homie, we didn't.
There was a great saying. Somebody, I don't know who said it, but there was a great saying that said, "Don't start none, won't be none." You ever heard that?
I think so.
Don't start none, won't be none. Don't wear a G-strap and then say don't sexualize me. Like I don't know.
I didn't say don't sexualize. I said don't talk bad about her.
Well, I'm saying that's what she said though.
Homie, Salma Hayek though, to your point, looks good.
Oh yeah,
still.
she might look better now. I don't know.
Here's the video I was on. No. But here's the video I was saying about. This just happened a few months ago. This is her now.
And she like still thick as shit. God damn, like it's unbelievable.
I love this part when she's doing this in the water. That part.
Why?
I don't know. It was just cool. It was creative.
Why is that creative?
Mm-hmm.
Are those real?
Nah, but it don't matter. She's 60 something. I get it. You got to get them, you know.
I'm talking about the pool. The pool.
Oh,
real?
yeah, the pool. Yeah, I was talking about the pool real.
Pervert, homie.
You said, are those real? There's only one pool. There's one pool, homie.
No, it's AI. So I was like, is that AI? Is that a real pool?
You said, are those real?
The pool is indoor, homie.
I ain't moving with the pool, homie. I ain't moving with the pool.
The pool is indoor, though.
I know those, though. It's one pool. Those is plural.
Those waters. Ebonics, homie.
That's why I hold your smile in, homie. Listen, I'm educated. I know this shit. I do shit at a high level. What's that movie though? Where she was like on the pole and she put her leg out and poured the liquor down and what's called licked the shit off her foot and her leg.
I just said it. Dust Till Dawn.
I never saw the movie. I've only saw the clip.
Fuck.
Is it a good movie?
Come on, man.
No, I've been trying to find it.
It has Cheech in it.
Can I watch tonight? Is it on anything?
Yeah, I'm sure Amazon just rent. It's probably for free or rent it $1.99 or something. Yeah,
I ain't got that. You gonna see me $1.99?
Yeah,
see me $1.99. I'll watch for Cheech and Shaun. But
if I got it, my bills passed through today.
Her body crazy in that one though.
Nah, you got to see it.
They say your boy, I'm forgetting his name, who directed the movie, who licked her, sucked her foot. They say he had like a foot fetish or something like that, allegedly.
He do. He's made. He's created like a lot of them weird ass movies.
There's a lot of scenes where he just show feet for no reason.
He does. He's weird. That motherfucker.
He's creative though.
He makes some weird like Pulp Fiction. All those
Pulp
weird
Fiction
movies.
is a weird fucking. It's a good movie, but it's weird though if you think about it.
But everything he does the same way.
But it's funny though. Like Samuel and that motherfucker funny. They just talk.
Him and George Clooney used to be in all his movies.
George Clooney.
And Quentin Tarantino movies, yeah.
Quentin Tarantino, thank you. I couldn't think of his name. Quentin Tarantino. But yeah, you're right. Pulp Fiction got that one scene that's crazy. I ain't gonna talk about it, but it's like, whoa. It's like,
you got then if you think that you gotta
with Vin Rames, that shit was crazy. I said, what the hell?
Yeah. You gotta watch fucking
Dust Till Dawn.
From Dust Till Dawn. Yeah, homie. Are you kidding me?
No, I've been wanting to watch it. I ain't seen it.
You shouldn't even be talking about anything on this show if you've never seen that movie.
Bay don't even know Quentin Tarantino is. He don't know who we talking about. He ain't never heard of Pulp Fiction, none of that.
I mean, he's 20.
He's born in 06.
Yeah, I don't know, but there's a lot going on today, Smitty. There's a lot of topics we got to address today.
It really ain't no topics, honestly, though, at the same time. That's the crazy thing. Like, because the world is slow right now in the world. It's slow.
Nah, there's one. We're going to make it. We got 1,300 people on YouTube in here. Pound the like, subscribe. We should have 1,300 likes. Real shit, though. We should have 1,300.
How many do we got right now?
I don't know. I don't know how to look. But
I don't
we
either.
should,
I never
we should have 1,300 likes. If you all pound the like for a Monday, Merciless Monday, pound the like. Roy Hicks in the chat. What up, Roy? Roy about to have a new baby, Roy is.
Shout out to Roy. Hey, my boy Roy always say yup at the end of everything. I got you, yup.
We only got 180 likes. 182 likes, and we got 1,300 people in here.
That makes zero sense.
Because they just refuse to hit the like. I don't understand. Is it hard to do? I'm asking a real question.
It might be hard to do. It might be like a process.
It can't be hard to hit like while you're watching the show. Can't be.
No, I think it is.
You talk about disrespect to all the folks that all your supporters in this chat. None of them hit like for you though, and it's crazy. Like I don't understand why they won't hit the like button and they get free entertainment or $1.99 entertainment.
What does the like do for us?
It boosts our algorithm up into the show, like throughout the day.
Yeah.
It gets the algorithm going. So you can see it too. When we have like over 500 likes, the shit does better than it does with 300 likes.
We got to figure out something. We got to do like a segment daily that leads to just likes. Like, I don't know. We got to think of something creative to where we spend like
right
5
now
minutes.
it just went up 100 likes that fast because we mentioned it. We should have had to. I don't know. I don't get it. CoachJBStore.com. Go get you some new merch. We got the koozies on there. They're fire too. And then and we got all the new merch, all the new summer yacht merch, Slapdick Yacht Club merch. Go check it out. Just Live merch. We got all that. Smitty, the BYU quarterback situation is a real topic.
Ooh, that is a real topic.
So there are some topics. Don't get it twisted.
About that one.
There is some topics, and the Hamas mayor in New York is a real topic, and then you got might not be your like topic, and then James Harden, homie, and these guys. James Harden's gonna sign his possibly 9th contract.
Big money, homie. I respect it. Get your money. Get your money.
He's a nobody. Never
he
done
had
it.
He had a big season this year, though. He had a hell of a season. He
Yeah,
carried the Clippers far when Kawhi was hurt half the season.
But what does he
carried
do?
them.
At the end of the day, though, what is he known for?
Great regular season player.
Yeah. And then Dwayne Wade, he on camera with his nails painted, talking to his son or daughter. Who knows what it is. And then we got a lot going on. There is a lot of stuff going on, by the way, contrary to belief. More than you think. There's more shit going on than you think. So we got a lot to discuss. I got a little inside source that depending on Aaron Rodgers' year, he might play another year.
No, he ain't.
I just got a little birdie that told me that today, but that's a whole nother discussion. That's not the news or nothing. I'm just telling you what I know. Just saying. Very interesting. I saw Joe Flacco in practice at some real film, some practice film on DV Sport, and he looks horrible. And the reason I say horrible, he's not being coached.
Yeah, he be coached. He fucking Joe Flacco. Super Bowl champion.
That's the difference. And then finally, my boy Terrence McKinney, who's a fan of the show, friend of the show, finally hit me back. I asked him to come on today.
We gotta talk UFC a little bit, homie.
Yeah, and then Jake Paul, is he duping America over and over and over? He said he threatened to sue people who said he's faking American buyers out by making this money because everyone seems to think he's paying off opponents like Mike Tyson and Chavez Jr. because the refusal of fighting throughout the first 8 rounds, and then all of a sudden you throw punches in the last 2 rounds, and it seems to be that with Mike Tyson and Cesar Chavez. Can't wait to dive into that tomorrow with Steve Kim, but he's making money. He spent $39 million on a farmland area outside of Georgia this past weekend on a huge, just a huge piece of land with like a whole compound.
Damn.
Terrence McKinney, if I'm not mistaken, I think he has more first-round victories than anyone in the UFC since 2020.
I missed the fight. I was on my way to my homie house. So we had like a little gathering at his house in the backyard to watch the whole card. He texted me. He said, "Bro," he said Terrence McKinney just embarrassed his cat. I said, "What you mean?" He said he choked him out in 30
Wasn't
seconds.
he a Russian?
30 seconds. I think so. 30 seconds, though.
And I think he had the fastest knockout ever, too.
I think at first he did, and then the dude need him and beat it. Yeah.
But like Terrence be doing it. He'll be on the show. Hold on, let me see.
By the way, Ilya Taporia, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I watch UFC for sure, but I'm not like the biggest fan. Ilya Taporia is a bad boy. Undefeated. That was the main card. His last 3 fights, he knocked out 3 Hall of Famers. His last 3 fights. He's like the new top dog now. His last 3 fights, he's knocked out, slept.
Who did he fight?
Future Hall of Famers.
Who did he knock out?
It was Max Holloway was, I think, his last fight. This card that we just saw, it was Charles Oliveira, I can never say it, Oliveira, whatever. Who's 35-11, former champion, big time, like legend. He's like a future Hall of Famer for sure. Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, and there was one more guy he knocked out in his last 3 fights. He's undefeated. He talks shit. Good looking wife. Like he has all the I'm just saying he has all the shit to be a superstar. The look, the greatness, the tenacity. To be a superstar, it's not just how good you are in the ring. It's a personality. She talks shit. This motherfucker is the new face. He the new Conor McGregor. Huh. And then Volk. Thanks, Brian K. Jesse. Volk.
Steve Kim was at the fights. He said that the prelims were better, and then he thought it was some good fights prelim. So it's
how you say his last name? 863 Kane. Is it Oliveira, right? Charles Oliveira. I can never say it right way.
Oliveira?
Nah, is Oliveira? Is it Charles Oliveira? Oliveira, yep. Charles Oliveira.
Let's dive into the next 2 topics that Bailey has in, and we'll take a commercial break in 10 minutes. Are you all right with that?
Yeah, commercial break at 8. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I'm good right now. I could do a coffee, but I have one of the AEs bring it. Let's go. Go ahead. Huh?
All right. Let's get,
You have a what?
Let's get straight to it, man. Next time, where's the next time? Let me scroll down to NBA Hall of Famer, y'all. You talked about it. D Wade. His fans are upset right now. He did a little sit down with his kid, Zaya Wade, and he could be seen with his nails being painted. Check out this video, man.
This conversation is not the entire conversation with us. This is 10% of our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We have regular, just conversation about anything.
Yeah.
Chicken fingers, French fries.
Remember our conversation on mustard?
Yeah, mustard. You know what I mean? I don't want people to think that every time that Zaya and I sit down and have, this daddy-daughter time, and I tell you guys all the time, I always create moments with my village, for my people, right? Especially my kids. I'm going to find these moments to create with them. I date them all the time. And so I find these little small moments to date my kids, but that's the moments when you get a chance to get to know them. And then they get a chance to get to know you outside of, the father figure and the child figure that's in the home, right? And so when we get out of the home, we get in the car, we go to restaurants, we go to different places, we go to parks, the shield's off. Mm-hmm. And now we're just 2 people trying to get to know each other.
Who's interviewing him? Who's doing the interview?
I think this is like D Wade's actual pod.
Who's the person? Who was the broad?
You talking about the person? Oh, let me see. Watch it again.
The one with the hair or whatever.
That's D Wade's kid.
Who's that? Who's the girl, homie? Who's this?
My shit jumping around a little bit. Let me see.
Who's this right here?
Let me see. With the hair?
With the hair.
Is D Wade? Ain't D Wade kid, Bailey? Jump in, Bailey. You talk, we can't hear you. It's D Wade kid.
Wait.
Yeah, it's the kid. I'm just confused. With the curly hair, with the glasses, that's D Wade's kid.
That right there?
With the curly hair and the glasses, that's D Wade's kid.
That's D Wade's kid.
That's Zaya.
That's what?
Zaya.
Okay, timeout. I'm fucking lost right now.
Oh my God, homie.
I really am. So hold on. He said daddy-daughter time. I'm confused. What is this?
Put me in a bad spot, Jason. This is D Wade's kid, right? This is
my
his
bad.
kid.
I'm
This is
asking-
D-Wade's kid who has transitioned from
I'm asking-
a young boy to a young lady. So this is his daughter, Zaya.
So it is a boy born.
Yes. Born, yes.
I had no idea that this was it on the interview. I had no idea. Because he said daddy daughter time.
Right.
With his nails painted. So Dwayne Wade had his nails painted on the camera, and he says daddy daughter time through me. So I did not know that this is a little boy here. So his name was Zion. Zion.
I don't remember what the original name was.
And then changed it to Zaya. Is that what I'm hearing or no? I get your mumbling, but I don't understand. I don't get it. Zaire is the name. Was that the real name? Zaire? I don't want to take their word for it in the chat, but is that? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't get it. I think this is like to me, if I'm the real shit, I would arrest Dwayne Wade. Like I'm arresting you. Like I don't understand this. Like I don't really get it. And then you're promoting it and you're grooming it for other folks. You're grooming the youngsters out there. I'm confused as a motherfucker. I really am. I'm so confused right now that this man is promoting this shit with nails painted as a grown man with a beard on, knowing we know this guy as being a freak of nature on the court, and now we know him to be a freak off the court. This is unbelievable, Dwayne Wade. A lot of people looked up to you, homie. I don't get it. Like if your boy changes to a girl, and nothing you can do about it, it is what it is. Like if it happened to me or Smitty or whoever, we got to accept it in a way, but I'm not promoting it, and I'm definitely not telling anybody about it. And I'm just not. And
I'm glad we're having this conversation now. So now we're having like a nuanced conversation. This is great.
And
So
I'm not having this.
To your point though, I'm glad you brought this up because I try to put myself in like a superstar, famous person's shoes, right? So like, because D-Wade's talked about this before on other platforms where he says like he admits he's like when the shit first happened, like it was like tough for me. I didn't understand it. It was like it was hard for me to really, I'm from Chicago. Like this was tough for me to really fully understand it. But he said at the end of the day, though, this is still my kid, regardless. This is my kid. Whether I like it, love it, understand it, this is my kid. So if I want to have a relationship with my kid, I had no choice but to try to understand it and learn about the community or whatever the case may be. To your point. So he can't hide it. He's Dwayne Wade. He's married to Gabrielle Union. They're very popular. So there's no hiding your kid. The world's going to know. So you got to think from D-Wade's standpoint, okay, he could come out and go against it and then lose the relationship with his kid and then look bad in the from standpoint of brand and money dollars, or you sit back and you say, all right, I don't fully understand it, but let me try to understand it because you are my kid and I do love my kid, and go the route that he's going. So I think that's the right he's going. Because to your point, JB, like I highly doubt my future kids will do this because I just know what type of parent I'm going to be actively in their life and stuff like that. But in the event that this was to happen, it's like you got two choices. Like you got either A, say fuck the kid and just burn, like forget the relationship and not spend no time with them, never be around them, or B, I guess adapt or adjust to it, whether you like it or not. Like to me, that's the only. It's a very tough predicament to be in. To me, as a parent. Now my main pushback though is the transition happening at a young age. Me as a parent, I wouldn't allow that at a young age. Now, if you turn 17, 18 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you kind of like you're an adult technically, you're grown. I can't really control that. But kids their brains haven't fully developed at 12, 11, 13. I don't think it should even be allowed to allow a kid at that age to make such a big decision at that age. That's my bigger point, I would say. So
Josh, what do you mean? I don't ever take it personal. What do you mean? No. Would you
not to get too personal, JB, but would you be like how you are with your daughter? Oh, meaning like, would you just not like basically talk like fuck with him basically, like or talk to him type shit?
Oh, Like, yeah, I don't.
But context matters with JB too. But by the way, for clarity, it's not like I just want to defend you. Not that you need it, but it's a reason why you and your daughter are like this. And it's not like you just said, "Fuck it." Yeah.
But I'm saying it'd be worse probably, I guess. But she would go to a boy though. I guess, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the issue I have. This starts off with the whole Don Staley going to the Knicks, though. This is the macro side of this thing. Again, why we're allowing women into the men's space. This is why the men are being weakened. This is why I said it is a bigger thing than you thought to start the show. I think it's at a big macro level that we don't want to discuss. The macro part of this is Dwayne Wade's not the man that we thought he was on the basketball court. He's not a man. And the Bible says the man leads the household. You're a God-fearing man. The man's supposed to be leading the household. This is clearly led by the woman who's a Holly weirdo that has allowed this.
I disagree.
No. All right, let me finish. She told Dwayne Wade, hey, Dwayne, you ain't shit. I run this. Zaire is going to be Zaya, or whatever the fuck the name is. You're going to paint your nails too, Dwayne. What? Where is the man standing forward and saying, hold up, dog? You just said it, Smitty. My household's a little stronger than this. I don't see my kid doing this. You just said it for you.
Yeah, I want to add upon that in a second.
So how is this scenario different than your household? I know people are different. I'm saying, if the man's going to lead the household and say hell to the motherfucking no, then how are we allowing that this wife of his is controlling the narrative here? Because this baby changed when? As a youngster. That was pushed, homie. That was grooming 101. I don't tell me and sit up here and tell me it's rain when it's piss on my mouth in my face, homie. This ain't rain. You're lying to us. You're lying to us. 12 years old? 12 years old is the transition age? Get the fuck out of here, homie. This shit is demonic. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Don't tell me that this was accepted, homie. This wasn't fought. If you was fighting this as a household and as the father of what you say, and he's come out and said he's what? A God-fearing man. I've heard him before. You can't be. Can't be. It is an oxymoron take. Can't be. This is not a God-fearing man, right? With nails painted, homie. Talking about fucking my daughter day. Daddy daughter. Your daughter is a son, homie. And your wife threw this on you. Anyway, go ahead, Smitty. I don't know how you defend that, but go ahead.
No, not defending it. I want to add upon. So a few minutes ago, I said, again, I don't have no kids yet, but I highly doubt my kid will do this because of the way I see my household being. Reason why I say that is, and I said this before, because we talked about this topic before. D Wade was playing. Gabrielle Union, who's the stepmom, by the way, is an actress. They're both not really that present in they were not as present in the kids' lives because their careers. D Wade's traveling around the world, 82 games, doing his thing. Gabrielle Union's interviews, movie shows. So again, this is all a assumption. Let me say that. I don't know D Wade personally. This is my assumption. My assumption is that they're not in the household that much, which means they're being raised by the internet, by TVs, by the nanny, whoever's watching them, by whatever these kids can get their hands involved in, and that leads to things that are not what you want to teach or not what you agree upon. I think when you're actively in your kids' lives as a father, as a mother, and you're there, certain things just ain't gonna happen. It just is what it is. I just think it's hard for these guys who are big time stars who are not actively there. We don't see this with the LeBron household, but it's different because even though LeBron's traveling around all the time, the wife is stay-at-home mom, and she's been taking care of the household, keeping it quiet, raising them 100%. In D Wade's case, it's not the same. You got two parents who are both stars. We see this. Let's be real. We see the same thing with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. You got two parents who are both stars. When the parents are not in the household, chaos can happen in the household. Go ahead, Jackson.
What's the father's job?
You're the head. You're the head of the household.
So
But I'm saying in the NBA player's lifestyle, it's either A, leave the NBA and just be a parent, or B, be the breadwinner, and like you can't do both. Like it's just no way around it.
I think you're so far off.
You can't be home while I'm playing A2 game. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
So let me ask you something.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you know who played longer in a professional sport than him?
Well, there's a ton of people you can name, of course.
No.
Examples, of course.
No. I want to bring up a point.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers played 17 years in the NFL. He's got 10 kids.
What does his wife do?
Doesn't matter.
No, it does though. That actually matters. That's why I brought the LeBron example.
I was clear with my question. That's why I knew you were going to do this. I said, who is the head of the household? You said the father.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it have to do with what the wife does? You're the father. You're the head of the household, homie. Phillip Rivers had 10 kids. And they're all God-fearing, know who they are, what they are, and he played 17 years in the NFL.
Can I also jump in on this too?
You can have but don't matter what the wife does. Because he's the head of the household. As the Bible states that you said you're a Christian God-fearer.
Why you keep saying that?
I'm the leader of the household as the father. Phillip Rivers knew that and went in and said, I'm the dad, I'm the father, I'm the leader.
But the mother is the nurturer. The mother's the one who raises the kids too.
Exactly.
And the daddy sets the tone.
Thank you.
Yes,
so
but I'm saying is his wife is a regular person. She's not a superstar Hollywood.
Don't matter. Did Gabrielle Union fail the household then?
You can say that if you want to, but I'm saying one that's not her kid. Number one, let's keep that all the way. Number one,
she don't give a fuck about him.
She's a stepmama. Number one. Number two.
So then you're making my point.
She already had a career established. Like when they got together, she was already Gabrielle Union. I'm already D Wade. I'm not gonna stop my career. So when I'm saying they're not at home, how you understand what I'm saying? They're not at home. You have no parent at home. Is what I'm trying to say. With Phillip Rivers, he the head household. He can tell the wife, "Hey, wife, this is what we need for our house. This is what I'm gonna get the money, boo, boo, boo," and she can help take the plan that they put together as a couple and lead the family that way because she's at home. She make that sacrifice of her being at home. She's a regular person. She's not a star. LeBron's wife, Savannah, was at home taking care of the household. But when you got two stars, Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, D Wade, Gabrielle Union, it's tough sometimes to control that full dynamic when both the parents are not at home. Both parents matter.
So hold on. So you proved my point. So then Dwayne Wade failed his own son. That's what you told me then. Because if Gabrielle Union is not the mother, then you're telling me that she could give a fuck less, and it's on you, Dad, to raise your motherfucking son right. And you failed again. The daddy again. And the daddy now listens to the mama in the household, who's clearly not the leader of, and allows this to happen. There's a problem, homie. Fundamental problem, bro. There's a fundamental issue here, and it doesn't matter about how busy they are. Because if you're telling me that your kids are not as important as your job, then you shouldn't have had your fucking kids. Let's be real. You shouldn't have had your motherfucking kids. I took my daughter from a disgruntled fucking mother and a shitbird-ass family with me at 6 months old and drove her across the country to Kansas to take the responsibility and hold the accountability of my daughter because it was my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, if you don't want the motherfucking kid, I'm taking her. So I raised her from 6 till she was about 4 years old. And guess what? Did it all by myself until they fucked with me and tried to grab her. Then they brainwashed her from that point on, and it is what it is. The rest of it's history. That's just really what it is. So the truth of the matter is I took the onus of I'm taking over and I'm going to take care of what I created. I created this kid, whether it was by design or not. Now it's too late. You ain't no putting that paste back in the tube, homie. So guess what? I took it. I took it with me, and the rest is history. So why is this any different? You are the father, homie. You are the father of the child you birthed, you had. And I'm trying to figure out why the accountability is being thrown out there as if it's not my accountability. Like I'm not accountable for my son. The mother is not the mother. Then guess what? You're the father at the end of the day, no matter what, homie, whoever the mother is. So I'm trying to figure out why we're passing the buck here on all this.
I'm with you. I guess my question is, I just think it's different. Listen, you're right. Parents, I always blame parents for the actions of the kids. I always do that. So I'm not disagreeing with that. I guess I'm just asking, and you use your own example of you being in college and doing what you did, and that's dope. I just wonder, and we'll never know, but like, let's say you made it to the NFL and had like a long career.
Well, I did.
Like,
That's the thing. I did, but I get scooped up, signed a deal, then I go over to Europe, then I went over to the Arena League, and so right during that period is when they took her from me in the court. The courts actually took her from me during that period.
Right.
So
like, if they didn't take her, I'm just curious of how you would have been able to maneuver through the NFL and all that stuff about taking care of the kid. I don't know if it's like
I would have had.
I don't know. It was
it would have been no different to me than college. I still traveled every weekend in college, didn't we? I still did all the shit I had to do during the week. I bet you had a lot of support with those college coaches and stuff like that. I bet you did. I know how college is. If I have money, Smitty, it's even easier.
No. Oh well. So okay, so you would hire nannies and shit.
Of course, you have to.
So I guess that's back to what I'm saying. Like that's not really you. That's not really you being active though.
But yeah, it is. During the week, I'm with my daughter. It's just like in college. There's no difference. I go to school and practice. In the NFL, I just got practice.
But all right, football, different than basketball too, though.
She'd be at the office with me, Smitty. She'd be at the facility with me. During the week, we're going to get ice cream, homie. We're going to the park, to the beach.
Well, basketball's 82 games, though. That's the difference between football. Like, you keep bringing up Phillip Rivers and saying it's 16-game season. All right, cool.
But it's still the months, Smitty. I still got winter conditioning and starts in January. You know how football is a year-round sport. Football's year-round. I'm trying to be professional, too. It's a year-round. There ain't no off-season. Ain't no off days. So
in NFL, though, I can work out at my local, like, you know, it's different. It's not college where, like, we got to come together. Like, no, I'm going to work out down the street, go back home.
But
go back home in the NFL.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like, in the NFL, it would have been even easier.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Breaking news.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think that. Go ahead.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe something big. As part of the trade,
breaking news, fellas, my bad. We got a trade in the NFL. Dolphins and Steelers have agreed on a trade, sending Jalen Ramsey up to Pittsburgh. He joins Joey Porter and Darius Slay in that second. Pittsburgh, breaking news.
Thank you, Bailey. I like this trade. This is a big time trade.
I heard he was going to go back to the Rams.
The Miami Dolphins have agreed to trade three-time All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey to the Pittsburgh Steelers. As part of the trade, Ramsey will get a $1.5 million raise this season, bringing his 2025 compensation up to $26.6. Steelers get their man, and Ramsey gets another raise. Who do the Dolphins get? Just some picks, maybe? I don't know, but that's a big time trade. Ramsey still got some stuff left in the tank. Darius Slay going to his last year, but he still got something left in the tank. You put him with a young, hungry, talented Joey Porter Jr. You got A-Rod at QB. Oh shoot, man! This definitely helps that defense with Cam Hayward. They got to get TJ Watt his deal, but you got TJ over there. You're just adding another big time piece to an already really talented, good defense. I know Tomlin is excited about this one. If Aaron Rodgers can just be decent and be the Aaron Rodgers that we saw at the last few games of the season, Steelers can make some noise, man. They're in a very tough division, as we know. Joe Burrow ain't going nowhere. Lamar ain't going nowhere. But, man, this right here is a big-time move to me.
Hey, he's not playing. Let me just tell you. Mike Tomlin ain't playing. He's not going to sit back. People that keep saying that he's just going to go out and, he got a quarterback as a lame duck, 1-year fix. Like, I don't think people understand what Mike Tomlin really is then. If you ever understood anything about Mike Tomlin, I think we agree that he's not a mediocre, stand for mediocrity, guy. Right. The motherfucker don't miss the playoffs for no reason.
Right.
Like, I don't understand.
Shaun Waffle, I said if Aaron Rodgers can play the way he did the last few games in New York, talking about Aaron Rodgers. I didn't say Pittsburgh the last 5 games of the season. Overall, it's a good defense, though. Overall, I'm not talking about the last 5 games of the season. Shaun Waffle.
Last topic before we take commercial break, Smitty. This is crazy. Introduce this, please.
Damn, let me put a doc up. I don't know what you're even talking about right now, but here we go. Carter Bryant was seen wearing an outfit.
Sorry, can you please explain? Is this guy really related to Kobe?
I don't know. This is my first time seeing it. Let me see.
I've heard that he's a nephew of Kobe Bryant. I'm trying to figure out is this true or not. How is it true? Did Kobe have so to be the nephew? Let me make sure I'm horrible at this shit. So nephew meaning what? That would have to be Kobe Bryant's father's sister's kid.
They are not related.
All right, because I've been hearing people tell me all weekend. I'm like, who the
fuck? I'm like, well, we would have heard. That would have been the biggest news.
Yeah,
ever. That was the case. I didn't hear that.
I just want to ask a question because I've been seeing this shit all over the internet, and
They're not related at all.
I'm like, why wouldn't I think we would have known?
We would have super known. It would have been a huge story. But Kobe does have a nephew, and Belly just said he committed to Oregon, so he does have an actual nephew that committed to Oregon. But anyway, Carter Bryant was seen wearing, as some people would call it, a feminine outfit as he got drafted by San Antonio Spurs. We got the video right here.
Some people or who?
I gotta see it. I haven't even seen it yet. This is all brand new to me.
Seen it?
No.
Draft out.
Got
it. I had absolutely nothing to do with it. It was all my mom and my sisters. I tried to make one recommendation and it got vetoed, and it was only the color. But I'm grateful because it came out amazing. We have the Elia here. It's a tattoo I have on my wrist, matching with my mom. My mom's is in my handwriting, and this is in her handwriting, and I have it right here as well. I have the I Love You for Infinity. It's a family tattoo. I'm very involved in the deaf community. My grandmother's deaf, was a principal at the California School for the Deaf. And then I also have LKF on the back of it. And that's something from my dad and my father's side of the family. It means lay low, keep firing.
He's the deaf guy. I heard about that story. I want to say, is his mom a teacher in the deaf community? It was something where he grew up where his mom and parents would like make them learn sign language, stuff like that. So I know that's a big passion of his. That part of it is dope. But we're talking about just the outfit itself. Very feminine. Very, very feminine, very tight, very. I would never wear that in my life. You know. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I see you over there biting your fingers. You losing it right now.
You wouldn't what?
I never wear that, homie. And by the way, I don't know if this is connected to it or not, but I'm going to say this. Jared McCain, the rookie this past year, he came with his nails painted as well to support the rookies in the draft, by the way. So I know it's like one of your favorite players, JB. He came there, supported, all painted out. He got his own nail paint line. You know what I'm saying? He got that rookie red. You know what I mean? He got all the different little, he got that Beijing blue. He got all the different colors and stuff like that. So that Pikachu pink, Pikachu yellow, whatever it's called. So had a little different design right there. Dalmatian design, have the dots, real unique. So it's what's your take on all this shit, man?
So there's a school here. He's from Riverside, California.
Yeah.
There's a school here called the Riverside School of Deaf.
Yeah,
plays football. They how they take a snap, Smitty, is they hit a bell. They hit a big ass like boom, a bong like Bailey plays in the back. They hit that bong for the snap count. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
So have you ever been to Riverside School of the Deaf? Now, then he went to Corona Centennial, powerhouse football program. Pretty good in basketball as well. A lot of famous athletes came out of there. Vontae Burfict, a lot of different guys. Martinez, quarterback, Nebraska. A lot of different guys. But anyway, I believe he also went to Fountain Valley. So this kid transferred around, by the way. I don't know. He mentioned about he mentioned all those things. We forget all about I didn't hear anything he mentioned because he said something about sign language, and I get all that. So I don't know, did the dad miss out on the sign language part of his maturation process, or did he forget that part? Did he not say you are gay, don't be gay in the household? I don't understand what's going on here. Why are we missing the fact that that's the real active part? Again, back to the father, Dwayne Wade. We're going back to that again. First of all, I got to ask a couple scenario questions, Smitty. Case one, scenario one. Does he have his nails painted?
Not sure. I don't think so.
Does he have albino fingernail tips?
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
See the first human with albino fingertips?
No, I see it now.
So his nails are painted. Does he have lipstick on, Smitty? Can I ask that question?
He got makeup on for sure. I don't know.
He has makeup on.
Well, hold on real quick. In the TV world, you know how it is. People on TV get like makeup. Everybody on TV get makeup.
Not draft picks, homie.
Yeah, I don't know about draft picks.
He's not going on ESPN.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But fuck all the makeup. Does he have lipstick on?
He said fuck the you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to say it.
I've been on Speak Smitty. I've been on a lot of TV shows.
Yeah, you know how it works. I give you a little touch up.
Netflix had to do shit to me. I get it.
Yeah, a little touch up. Yeah.
I asked a specific question. Does he have lipstick on?
You know what, Jason? It looks like he does. But I can't confirm though, because I don't know this cat. Maybe he's got real pink lips. I don't know.
I know after the show airs today, I'm gonna get heat because I got people got to hit me up from Riverside, and I know JB. You don't know, I know him. I grew up with him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Hooper too.
I don't give a fuck if you know him or he could be the best hooper in the world, but at the end of the day, he won't make it. Oh.
No.
Thank you, Chris. I was going there. That's my third topic. The necklace, Smitty. I don't think that's a male's necklace. Chris confirmed she thinks it's a woman's necklace. I was about to ask that question because I've never seen a man wear that necklace. I'm just confused. And then the earrings. Are those men's earrings that are normal? That's surely looks like what the A was wearing the other day on the boat. That does not look like a man's earring to me. I don't know. I don't know if it is, Smitty. I'm just asking questions at this point because we don't know. I'm very confused by this young man or what. Yeah, I'm going to go young man. This young man's the attire leaving the home, thinking that this was going to be the outfit to wear on national television as I get drafted to the NBA. The NBA, not WNBA. It looks like Brittany Griner getting drafted in the WNBA. I'm going to be real. Doesn't it look like a WNBA draft? Like, seriously, that's what Caitlin Clark wears into the arena. Like, I'm trying to figure out when this has become normalized. But Smitty, to lead the show off, you said it's not an epidemic. We sure see it a lot more often, don't we? It sure is becoming an epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it. You can't be fucked up. So I got to tell little Joey out there at the park, you look up to this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker is legit. That's what I got to do.
Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model. It's not my job. You're a role model. It's your parents' job.
The parent fucked up sign language, homie. I don't know what this is. I'm fucking lost for words. I'm starting to become more lost for words with some of this shit. And then who defended it? You showed my favorite player. You said.
Now he didn't defend it. He just was there at the draft supporting all the rookies, probably just getting drafted by the Sixers, you know. And he wanted to showcase his new nail painting line. By the way,
wait. Do you understand the oxymoronic take that you just stated? You said he wants to do what?
Just showcase or highlight his new nail painting salon. You know what I'm saying? He got new nail like gloss, whatever he dropped, which we talked about on the show before. The different like Ricky Reds and all that stuff.
His new.
Yeah, so he's just out here just showcasing
his new nail line. The oxymoron. His new nail line. His new nail line.
We've talked about it multiple times. You know,
his new nail.
He ain't the first guy to do this. He ain't gonna be the last. You know, Dennis Rodman to do it. Hall of Famer legend who you love, your favorite player. So you know, he just following suit.
He was trolling. His new nail polish.
Listen, it's funny though how JB has this certain alliances though. I will say, and it's real funny when like he likes somebody, he'll defend them to be fucking blue in the face. He's trolling, so it's cool. Nah, motherfucker, he just stay on that. If patron that, I'm not with the shit. So I'm gonna get it. I don't care if Dennis Rodman, Jared McCain, JB, whoever picked it. I don't like none of that shit. But you like to pick it too. Well, I like this rhyming, so he was okay.
That's where you're wrong, homie.
You ain't consistent, homie. I hate that.
That's the problem. You don't know because
you like Dennis.
There wasn't social media around then. Dennis Rodman was getting drugged through the mud by men wearing that shit.
Did you do it though? Did you drag him through the mud?
We all like, what the fuck you doing, homie?
Well,
but when he came out and was like fucking, we saw the reason. We were like, all right, you're a weirdo motherfucker, which he is. A weirdo motherfucker, but we get why you're doing it. We know what you're doing. You're fucking with everybody. We get it because every single day he had some bad bitch on the fucking. I seen him at a club, Smitty, one night in a clear rubber suit, dick and everything out in Newport Beach. No, I never seen nothing like it. It was a clear suit, like a clear.
I got it. Yeah,
motherfuckers was like, "What in the fuck is this motherfucker doing?" Because he lived right there in Balboa. So he would always be at the basketball court playing, giving money to bums. Like he would help motherfucker. He was a giver like a motherfucker. I don't know what kind of giver, but I'm just saying, weird motherfucker. We called that motherfucker out. Trust me. We didn't have social media. He would have got the same heat that this motherfucker's getting.
Cool.
No, don't get it twisted. Anyone OG of this older cats in this thing know when he did that shit, everybody blasted his ass out.
Well, don't be saying no but, like, but. I don't want to hear that. Just say it and move on. Ain't no but.
We knew what he was doing for it, and he came out and said it, though.
Give a fuck what he said, homie.
This cat's coming out.
He put a wedding dress on, homie. I don't care what the fuck he said.
This motherfucker come out and said what? He over here defending the fucking... He
making money off of it.
And I want to know how he's making money.
It's business.
Are you buying it?
Nah, hell, women are buying it.
Nah, because I'm hearing women ain't. So I'm trying to figure out who the target audience is.
You hearing women ain't? Who told you to? How you know his back end sales, homie?
No, I don't. What I'm saying is
I don't either.
No. I've talked to women though because I've had some women saw our videos about the MPV or whatever he did, and they were like, the girl was like, "Oh, it's catchy, blah, blah. But who's buying that? We ain't. We're not buying a man's nail polish line." I said, "Really?" She's like, "No." She said, who are they? Who's the target demographic? I said, I have no fucking idea. She's like, then you're asking boys to buy it then because girls ain't buying that. Girls are going to the big time spots and getting their nail polish. They're not going to get this boy's shit. Oxymoron. I'm going to go get this bro to go get a boy's nail polish. Listen, I'm not saying he ain't making money, but I want to know who's buying it. I want to see the motherfucking receipts on this. I want to know who's buying this shit right here. And then it's going to come back to macro, to my lead-in. There's an epidemic, homie. Boys buying this, then we have a fucking problem, Houston. If boys are buying his nail polish, we got a fucking problem, homie. I want to know, are boys buying this? Because I don't see girls buying it, homie. I want to know. I want to see the back-end sales thing, to Smitty's point. I want to see this motherfucker now. I might do everything I fucking can to find the back-end sales on this shit. Because if it's fucking boys buying this, then Smitty, you're fucking wrong. And we have a pandemic on our hands, homie. Shit.
Shut the country down. Put your mask back on. It's getting real out here.
Homie, it's not like Smitty. It's not like we only got one motherfucker. We got a starting quarterback.
These young motherfuckers paint their nails for sure.
We got a starting quarterback in the NFL in Chicago, one of the largest markets ever, historic football franchise wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no fucking just a run-of-the-mill fucking. Then Chicago does this. Fucking Bears show up for this? Like, homie, come on now. You telling me it's not a pandemic?
What do you think don't happen though, bro? Like, tell me, all right. So NFL will turn to flag football. Okay, boom. Like, what else is like? What do you think is about to really happen? Like, what are you concerned of? Is what I'm saying.
Let me ask you.
I'm not. Listen, you know
you gave
I
it 20 years. You said 20 years. You said 20 years.
20 years. Yeah, let's go.
So in 20 years, little by little, this continues to happen. How many grown men do you have that want to play tackle football, homie?
I'm asking you.
Nah, I'm asking you because you said 20 years if we want to do a forward bet. If you continue to do this gay pandemic bullshit, gay pride push in the NFL, NBA, blah, 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 painting our nails, blah, blah, blah. It's 2025, Smitty. So 2045, you think we're going to have a bunch of hard men walking around this motherfucker wanting to play football? But you don't see that as a pandemic? Holy shit, homie. You shitting me? You don't see that as a fucking real pandemic?
Because, JB, do you think?
Wait, who's that guy? Who's that guy in the glasses? Please don't tell me that's a fucking player. Please don't tell me that's some fucking guard or something, homie.
Are you telling me though? I don't know what this is. Are you telling me you don't think there's not millions of men out there who think the way you're thinking right now, who are raising kids, and those kids are gonna raise the kids doing the same? Like, as much as you think this is a pandemic, there's a whole majority of men who still very much masculine, still get their hands dirty, still want to fight. All
How do you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're talking as if like this is like the numbers are so large on this side that it's like it's overtaking the like it ain't not that big.
Why you keep dismissing? You said men. You said there's millions of men that think my way.
Yeah.
Why are you dismissing the fucking fact of the babies who in 20 years will be the draft picks?
Because those men are raising those babies, though.
No, they're not. They don't even have kids.
If you had a kid right now, he gonna be similar to you probably.
No, they're not even having kids. They don't have kids. The guys that think like me don't have kids, homie. That's where you guys got this all fucked up. The grown men that think this way don't have kids, homie. That's the reason.
It's on y'all then. It's y'all fault.
It ain't on y'all. It's on
It is
y'all.
y'all fault.
You're
have
30 years old.
Raise your kids.
I know 50-year-old. That's your fucking weirdo Robert De Niro having no kids at 80.
No. It ain't just 50-year-olds who think the way you think, homie.
And who got the kids, homie?
Homie, I'm with you on a lot of shit. I'm not about to have. I told you, my kid might be on that type of shit. I don't say everything on here because I'm different. You know what I mean. Yeah. But I'm with you on a lot of shit, homie. I'm not raising my kid to be doing certain shit. Come on, homie. There's a lot of people who think that way.
Hold on, I never said that.
I know, but I'm telling you, I'm saying I'm 31. I'm saying there's a lot of people in their 30s who think. When I talk to my homies, when I get off the podcast, they be like, "Hey, Jimmy crazy," but he right. They be my age group. We just don't always publicize the shit. You got the no fear of no backing, no corporate. You said the fuck you want to. We respect that. Because you don't hear it as much. Most men think the way you're thinking on a lot of this shit, homie. Young men too, 30-year-olds. Trust me, bro. It's not as bad. That's why I say it's not as bad as what you think.
I'm not saying that they're not. What I'm saying is they don't have. There ain't no. What do you call it? What's the word? What's the nuclear family? There ain't no nuclear families, homie, to be raising these kids no more. Let's be real. And the pandemic fucked it up even more. So since 2020, it's gotten worse. Divorce is on an all-time high. Single parents are on an all-time high. We got a bunch of shit that we could equate to this whole pandemic that we want to talk about. So the point I'm making is, homie, there's no way that you think that if you're not married, you should be popping out no fucking kids anymore. Because these motherfuckers popping out kids like we did in the 80s, homie, and bouncing. and now you got this fucking kid painting his nails. And then we blame the father for not being there. Let's be real. That's what the first thing out your mouth is. Where the daddy at? Where the father at? Where the daddy at? They don't have a kid, motherfucker. Don't have a goddamn kid then. Like, be a fucking grown adult and don't have the motherfucker. Like, pull out, motherfucker. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing. I'm saying, dog.
Well, while you sitting there kind of, catching your breath and kind of resetting, I do want to add a little more context to the trade. The Dolphins got Mika Fitzpatrick out of the trade for Jalen Ramsey. So kind of a player for player swap, two really good players, you would say. I guess the question is which one of these vets have more left in the tank, so we'll see. I'm a big fan of Mika Fitzpatrick as well. I think Jalen Ramsey is a little bit more, physical, a little bigger.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that was a trade.
Yeah. So
they lost.
I don't
the
think
Steelers, The Steelers just lost the fucking trade.
I disagree.
Holy fuck. Jalen Ramsey ain't who he was, homie.
Let me ask you, do you really know that for sure? Be honest, though.
How old's Mika?
Did we really watch the Dolphins last year and watch breakdown film? We really did. Let's be real. We really didn't.
That motherfucker didn't play that much, did he?
Let me see.
Hold on. So wait, why are we swapping a safety for a corner? Does the Steelers have some young upcoming safety? I don't know.
They do because Mika's 28. Mika's 28.
And Jalen Ramsey's what? 35?
He's like my age, so he's probably, let me see, 30. Yeah, he's my age. He's 30 on me.
So why is the safety swap for an older corner?
Because these motherfuckers don't need they don't need no motherfucking safety, homie. Let me see what they got. The Steelers got motherfucking, they got Deshaun Elliott, homie. And then they got, that's strong, though. And then they got,
is Minka?
I don't know. They got Juan Thornhill. I don't know.
Is Minka known for being a shitbird or something?
No, homie. Bailey said Jalen came back off injury last year and looked really good. He said Mika has been hurt a ton, and he don't think the Steelers want to pay him. It's a fair point.
But does the safety get addressed? The concern of the position. Jalen Ramsey ain't playing no safety.
Tomlin ain't done yet, like you said, homie. Tomlin ain't done yet. We gonna see.
On paper, I don't like it. Now that I see the trade, I thought it was. I thought they had him. I didn't know they got rid of him. A player swap. So is this a player swap? No money, no picks, nothing.
So it sounds like a player for player swap based upon what I'm reading right now on our screen. That's what I see.
That's crazy to me. I now that I see that, I'm not as hyped. Like I'm still a believer in Tomlin, but I'm not as hyped on that trade.
So I will add on their depth, they have Juan Thornhill. I don't know if you remember. He played for the Chiefs and then I believe Cleveland, and now he's in Pittsburgh. He's been a veteran, played for a long time. He goes with Deshaun Elliott, who I want to say at one point played for the Dolphins. I'm not mistaken.
Hold the fuck on, homie. This trade's not over. So did the Dolphins also trade Jonnu Smith to the Steelers just now?
I don't know. Stuff keeps coming out like in bits and pieces here. So
Jonnu Smith.
Okay, So let's go part 2. Breaking news on this Steelers trade. Dolphins are also trading Jonnu Smith, tight end, to the Steelers for a late round pick.
Steelers won the fucking draft.
I think the Steelers won the trade.
Steelers won now, homie. The Steelers won. Now you got Aaron Rodgers, 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, two legit tight ends, homie. Now you won the trade again.
I told you that.
Can we get the full fucking trade? Is there a trade? Somebody
you didn't believe in Tomlin. I was trying to go back on the bandwagon on me. You didn't believe in him. God did.
No, I just said I still believe in him. All I'm saying is now you got 3 legit tight ends, right?
You got Pat Frymouth. You got Darnell Washington, big ass, who's a great just blocker, and now you got your boy Jonnu.
I'm saying it.
You got Robert Woods, who's still just a veteran receiver. They got Scotty Miller. You got DK Metcalf as your number 1.
Now you got they gave next will be DK went to Miami. Like I want to know the full trade. I want to know the full fucking trade, homie.
And then to a swap for Aaron.
I want to know the whole fucking trade because it keeps coming out in bits and pieces. We're the first show smoking. We're the first, other than getting your news on Twitter, we're the first smoking. So
get it right, homie.
We're getting all the real cats, the real issues, man. Fuck it. I don't know, but I like the tight end addition now.
It's hella Steelers fans in LA, by the way.
They're everywhere.
It's like, but no, out here it's crazy.
Here in Scottsdale has more Steeler bars than anywhere.
What? Oh, okay. Why is it that? Why are there so many Steelers fans in LA?
Because we didn't have a team for
so long. Is that like gang related or okay?
We didn't have a football team for so long. We lost to St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
So when we lost to the Rams to St. Louis,
had to pick something.
Here's a full trade. Steelers get Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith. Dolphins get Minka and late rounder. Late round pick, not first rounder. Late round pick.
All right.
So
pretty good deal, homie.
So with the tight end with Aaron Rodgers, I'm gonna go with they won again.
Yeah, a tight end is the quarterback's best friend.
Now you got 2-3 times. I don't know. Now the Steelers are on the dumb side. Because I'm tripping. Who's the Dolphins tight ends left? What tight ends they got?
You got to pull that shit up.
Because if you're getting rid of tight ends, it's telling me again that this fucking skinny jean wearing motherfucker is going to go back and thinking he's going to be in 10 personnel the whole game with Tua.
They got Julian Hill or something. I don't even know.
Who the fuck's that?
Julian Hill and Pharaoh Brown. I don't know.
So hold on. You're telling me I'm going to be in 10 personnel again, spread out. Again, this motherfucker. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, so I did say that. I'm glad Bailey found that tweet. Yeah, professional coaching should be the aspiration, not the youth football fucksticks who we despise. That's the difference.
He's a lot smarter than you, though, X's and O's. I will say that. But
no, he's not. You don't know anything about me on X's and O's. Number one. Number two, here's the issue I have, homie. That's a whole nother discussion. And
he a bad boy, X's and O's, homie. You might not like him as a leader and yelling at the team, but we know he knows offense. Stop. Come on, bro. Stop.
Everybody knows offense, Smitty.
Not everybody knows. He come from the Shanahan tree, homie. They different. They different. They different up here. You not fucking with Kyle Shanahan on the whiteboard. Stop. On the whiteboard? Oh, JB, come on, Jason.
You guys got to stop with this. You guys got to stop.
Al Shanahan.
You got to stop, bro.
Sean McVay, they're from the same tree. They're all coaching in Washington.
You got to stop, homie. When you guys don't know what you're not discussing.
So you tell me you and Sean McVay are fucking the same. Y'all in the same room.
No, it's embarrassing to think that you think these guys get these jobs because of play calls. Like, stop.
No, I'm seeing their offense to be top offense year in and year out.
I know a million motherfuckers that get on the board and talk with any of these dudes. Stop. It ain't that fucking legit.
They say McVay different, homie. And
no, they're not. Bottom line is, Smitty, it's gay.
You don't respect nobody, homie. You don't respect no coach.
I do. I love McVay. I think McVay's a hell of a.
So why you act like he ain't shit then when I bring his name up?
I didn't say he's not shit. See, you guys take my words and move them around. I just said you act like these motherfuckers are gods that created football.
I didn't say
I can get on the board with any of these motherfuckers. Any one of them. Don't get it. That's fact, not cap, by the way. Y'all just don't understand. Like, don't get it twisted. But anyway, hey, Smitty, here's the cool part. I can sit up here and preach till I'm blue in the face. None of these motherfucking nobodies will grasp the concept any fucking way. So what are they even arguing about?
That's true.
What is this motherfucker gonna get on? Is Blitzburg 220 gonna get on and understand fucking slide protection with me? No. So shut the fuck up anyway. You don't grasp it any fucking way. So shut the fuck up. Holy shit. It doesn't even matter. It's a moot point. You don't know anyway. But anyway, back to this thing. If he's gonna be in 10 personnel thinking he's gonna throw the ball all over the fucking park with Tua unprotected, then again, you're asking for this motherfucker to lose in the playoffs at the most critical juncture. When? November, December. Smitty, when it's cold weather and I got to go to Buffalo. I got to go to Pittsburgh. I got to go to Cincinnati. I got to go to Cleveland. I got to go to fucking New England. Stop. Baltimore. Stop. They're in your AFC, homie. Stop. Luckily, Naptown's in the dome. You got who else? Nashville's outside, but they're fucking not going to be very good this year. You got Texans and warm weather, so you're not worried about them in AFC. I said North, though. I don't see no teams in the Northeast that they're going to beat in 10 personnel without any tight ends, homie. Again, they got fleeced, as the youngsters would say, in this trade. Now that I look at the whole trade, they got fucked over. Let me see. It's coming out on ESPN. Another thing. Okay. I'll make sure nothing new came out. This motherfucker.
We had the homie Teron Armstead on Speak like last week, and they asked him about the Dolphins. He's done playing now, but obviously he's playing with the Dolphins. They asked him about, like, can they play in the cold weather? He said, bro, he said, that's not a real thing. He said, if you look at when we lose, he said, we just lose against the good teams. Like we're not, he said, we haven't got to a level where we're able to beat those good teams. It has nothing to do with the cold weather. He said, like, we're not, he said, you got players come from all different types of backgrounds. Like he said, that's a fake thing. He said, we're not that cold weather thing is a myth. Teron Armstead said that, you know.
Yeah,
not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that's a guy, you know, O-lineman who we respect, who's in the locker room. Like, bro, that's not no real. And you think about, I get it, because, like, for example, let's say I play in the NFL and I got drafted by the Dolphins. I'm from Indianapolis. I went to Ball State. I've been in snow and cold my whole life. So just because I'm in Miami now I can't play in the cold. You got players from everywhere on that team. So, like, you know, how serious of a thing is that we always say they can't play in the cold? I don't know how serious that is, you know, but I think they just lose late in the season.
Deontay Johnson played where? At Akron or Toledo or whatever?
He is a MAC guy, I think.
Yeah, so Deontay Johnson played in the snow, and then he didn't want to play in the cold.
Yeah, but Deontay is just Deontay.
Oh, now it's different?
Deontay, we know who the type of guy Deontay is.
I think the guy you had on Speak's full of shit. And here's why.
Teron Armstead is a dog.
It don't matter if he's a dog.
Oh, you know Armstead. Don't do that.
Yeah, he's full of shit, though.
I don't do that.
What do you mean? So hold on. No shit. No shit. Everybody in the NFL is from different backgrounds and places. What are we talking about?
That's my take. That's my take.
I went to Kansas. You know what? I came back home to Cali and it was 60 outside and it was cold to all the LA kids and I was in a wife beater. You know why? I got accustomed to what? The snow in Kansas.
I hear you.
So I'm trying to figure out. No, it's the fucking culture. And you play in Miami where it's 80 degrees all year long. Humidity. and I got to go up to north now and play? You're telling me it's not going to change the whole team's mindset when I have a guy wearing skinny jeans, vaping, pushing, missing practice is cool, being late is cool, and I don't have a fucking real culture, and you expect them to go up there and play and win? Get the fuck out of here. It ain't nothing about all of us coming around from other places. No shit. It's the NFL. I'm worried about this motherfucker over here getting the culture through to you motherfuckers to go play in November in New England. Homie, come on.
He turned the Dolphins around. The only reason why they've been off
He hasn't turned it around. What does he
is
got?
because Tua, when you lose your quarterback, you're going to lose games. When Tua is healthy, they go to the playoffs. They win double-digit wins.
He wanted to. Remember the private jet plane ride and shit over on the
And he balled the best of Tua. When Tua is healthy, he balls. Or he's solid. He's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback.
He hasn't turned them around. He hasn't done shit different, the homie.
Ask me this. When Tua is healthy majority of the season, do they win?
They win against who?
No,
South.
I'm saying, do they win double-digit? Like, it's a fact.
They're 0-11 on the road, Smitty, under Tua. I don't understand where he wins at. You see a pretty nice game in Miami when he's throwing the ball to Tyreek Hill and he throws for 350 yards. And then he goes to New England and he's fucking 11 for 38, getting his dick knocked in the dirt. And then we're like, oh, what happened? It's everybody's from different cities and we don't know where to play the cold. It's always some excuse for these.
D-Boy was 11-6 in 2023, homie.
Okay, what were they before that? The year before?
9-8.
And then the year before?
9-8.
And that was under Flores, right?
I think so.
And then the year before?
10-6.
So what has he turned around?
Good point. Let's go to commercial break. I'm gonna go pee. Stretch out.
God damn.
I got hella mean stuff. Let me see what's time on first.
What?
No, I gotta check my calendar real quick. Let me see. I got some big time meetings today at work. I gotta go to. Let me see. Today?
Huh?
Here we go. Let me see. So we got that at 11. Okay, and then right after that 11:30. She moved it again. Golly.
We don't need to hear your schedule. We'll be back in 4 minutes. I gotta get coffee. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. Pride Month. So congratulations. I wanted to wish you a happy Gay Pride Month.
I don't no disrespect to them at all, but that had nothing to do with me. I don't know why you telling me congratulations.
Oh, rewind this? Let me rewind this. I'm trying to figure out what is this. Football is gay?
That's how something you would say.
Football is lesbian? Football is transgender?
You've actually said that before on the show.
What is this? Come on, NFL. Fuck, homie. I thought we were over with this. God damn. I thought this shit was over, homie. LGBTQ plus youth with at least one. What did it say? Go back. With at least one. Oh my God. This is their promo, homie. Oh,
this is very old, by the way. This game has up. This ain't something new. This is very old. So when you say it was over, this is old.
Well, you know what's not old? The Chargers, the Bills, and a bunch of other teams posting this on their websites. Okay, this was not old, by the way. This is 1 day old. So now what? And what's your answer to this now?
I'm letting you know that was old. I'm not like
I'm telling you though, it's not old because it's still going.
Informing you that particular ad was old. That's all I'm saying.
That particular ad is why they do this though.
Argument, homie.
See, that's what macro does. That particular ad is why the NFL is doing this now, today, as of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Chargers, the Bills, the fucking your Colts.
Yeah.
What other teams have done
the Rams.
It's unbelievable what a joke. I haven't seen the Rams do it.
They did.
But it's unbelievable. The gender unicorn from Trans Student Educational Resource, TSER. Gender pronouns, TSER. The Coming Out Handbook. The Trevor Project. 2024 National Survey on the Mental Health of LGBTQ. Oh, fuck, homie.
You make like a bigger deal out of it than what it really is, because like it's really having no impact on the game.
Smitty, you had a real strong take earlier.
It's like if you understand business, and we can disagree on that side of it, which is fine, but they're just trying to extend their market. They're trying to make it all inclusive to where the mom can go watch. If you're gay, you go watch. If you're young, you go watch. It's all a money play. How can we grow this game in every market? That's why you keep seeing games going out the country and back to back weeks in different places. And then if you look at the grand scheme of everything, they're just trying to connect to everybody. It's all a money play. That's all it is. And again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying, but you're making this pride stuff like it's not really doing anything to the league. Like it's not like the game ain't changed so much. It's not like there's 1,000 gay players that are just all playing right now, an all gay team. Like it's just the advertisements of it just hurts you so deeply. But in reality, when you just take your emotions out of it and look at the game, it ain't nothing really changing. It's still football. It ain't.
Well, that's not. It has changed.
It's still majority straight players like it's always been, and that's it.
We don't know that, but it has changed.
We've never known that. Even when you play, we didn't know that.
Has the game gotten softer or not? Yes or no?
Excuse me?
Has the game gotten softer? Yes or no?
By rules, yes. By rules.
Okay. Are there a lot more women coaching football in the NFL now than ever before? Yes or no?
Ever before, yes.
Okay. So 2 for 2.
Is there a lot of women coaching? No. But ever before, yes.
It has changed, homie. It has changed the game.
It hasn't changed.
2 months ago, you had a very strong take on this show. An NFL player said he wanted to host an LGBTQ camp, and you were totally against it.
Yeah,
so
camp, yeah.
Okay, camp. So what do you think? What do you think promotes that, homie?
I'll let you finish.
What do you think promotes that guy to do that? Because his corporation, the NFL, does this. What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't? That's macro thinking, homie. You just
had nothing to do with him.
You said it has no effect.
He did that because he has a gay brother.
You said it has no effect.
Bullied and his whole entire life. So
no matter
his love of his brother.
But you said
NFL doing.
But you said it has no effect.
I have direct ties and connect. I know the story. So.
You said it has no effect, though. I'm telling you, it does have effect. Because
that player did not do this because the NFL is promoting.
Who looks up to the NFL?
I don't know.
Is it not kids? Don't we look up to stars and NFL and NFL, everything NFL stands for?
We look up to stars, yes.
Our youth is directly being affected by this. I don't know why you don't see that.
The players are like,
I don't see why you don't see that.
Ray Lou. I like Dwight Freeney. I'm not looking at all this shit.
But you aren't, Smitty. That doesn't mean the kids who are the most influential group of people on earth are. Look at the kids. The kids do see this, homie. How do you not know that? Like, it's not really. It's not really like a conspiracy. We all know growing up who we looked up to. So do these kids. So do these kids. No, the kids look at the stardom of it, the star-studded part of it. And guess what's promoting that?
What star players are like promoting it heavily? Like, what do you?
I don't understand why you're being this micro today on this. Who's the MVP of the league?
Josh Allen.
Okay. How many people look up to Josh Allen, you think, as kids?
A ton of players look up to
What
Josh
teams?
Allen.
What teams do he play for?
He plays for the Bills, but Josh Allen is his own entity, homie. He even look up to Josh.
I don't know why you're saying that.
He ever going to YouTube looking up Josh Allen highlights.
So you don't think kids?
They're not.
Without a doubt, it's Compton in the house. Without a doubt, it's Compton in the house. Without a doubt.
Yeah, the political playbook is in the building. I got a take, and that take is going to be strong because guess what? We got a New York problem, Houston, and the price is white. Mamdani says white neighborhoods should pay higher property taxes. Listen, this is absolutely unbelievable. Listen, he also said, I don't want billionaires to exist. Well, guess what? New York has the most billionaires in the world with 123. This has 123 billionaires in the state of New York. So good luck at getting them out. Now, listen, let's be honest. I really don't have a political fight with it when it comes to Hamas, Palestine, Israel, Jews, all this shit that's going on. I really don't, because I really don't give a fuck. But Sharia is a real thing, however you pronounce it. They will beat the fuck out of a lady in Times Square if she steps out of line, homie. This is the most dangerous mayor-elect vote I've ever seen in my entire life in American soil. And if you haven't noticed, micro thinkers out there, did you see Minnesota yesterday? Did you see what Minnesota did? Did you see what Minnesota did? They got the speakers out, fellas. Just as they do in Egypt, Palestine, Israel, Iran, they got the speakers out singing Sharia law, singing the fucking Muslim way on speakers in Minnesota. How is it even allowed? You wonder why you look like a third world country? Have you seen the beaches in New York? If this happens, I'm just telling you right now, you wonder why the fucking housing market's going to skyrocket in Florida, because everybody, all those billionaires are going to leave New York and go straight down the coast to Florida. And that's what's going to happen. How is this even on the ballot? How is it even pushed? How is it even being considered in America? I'm being honest. Have you seen Texas lately? I know there's a lot of Texas fans in here, and I love the governor and all that. The fucking Muslim takeover in Texas. Have you all seen this? Have you seen about it, talked about it? Have you heard about it? It's happening in Texas, the most American state in the union. You got motherfuckers touching the rug twice a day, homie. You got cats touching the rug twice a fucking day. All over Texas. Stop. So guess what? My point is every state's fucked up. California is as fucked up as any. New York's taking this cake. Texas, you're following suit. Houston, Austin, Dallas, you have a problem. You're very blue. You're very blue. Just like LA, just like San Francisco, just like San Jose, just like Oakland, homie. Stop. We got a problem. D. Jones, be Muslim all you want, homie. That's the problem. See? Hey, D. Jones, I want you to go over there, homie, and wave an American flag. Miss me with freedom of religion. It's only freedom of religion in America, homie. Go over there and do that shit. Talk about it. Show me that shit. Get the fuck out of here. You guys are numb to the freedoms America is allowed. And when they come over here and fuck with this, and now we're going to be like, oh, shit. Damn. We're a third world country now. Motherfucker, please, homie. I don't give a fuck what religion you are. I don't give a fuck what race you are. I don't give a fuck. The bottom line is, though, we're America. Are we not our own country? Can we not be America? But they could be everybody else? If you go over there, do you not have to abide by their fucking shit or not? I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Come on, man. Miss me, D. Jones. You're fucking way off, homie. I hope you don't live in New York, homie. Anyway, bring Smitty in, man. It's sickening. I don't even want to talk about it no more. This shit is ridiculous. But
all right. Well, we'll keep this trip.
What a sickening part is, Smitty, is I'm good friends with the head coach at BYU. I don't know if you knew that. Really good friends. Consider him one of my greatest friends in football in college. And this thing that's going on is crazy. Why not both my dogs limping since the boat trip? And they have the same limp. Like it's like the
same paw, the same like.
It's like I don't know what. Yeah, it's like a shoulder deal this time. I don't know.
Ain't no. I mean, the way you drive on that, ain't no telling, homie. Like you might have went left too fast and they put their shoulder out of place.
Warms up. He's back going. He's cool again, but
he's young.
Callie limping like a motherfucker.
Callie older than the bitch. You probably didn't sprain her fucking MCL fucking with you on there.
She already replaced that. $4,000.
Sprained it again. Resprained because you hitting them corners too fast.
She tore it. Nah, I think it's like getting them up in the truck and shit.
Yeah, that jump.
Something fucked them.
I think she got low cartilage in her knees. So I think, having to jump up there and because my knee been hurting the last couple of weeks. It's finally starting to get better. When you got low cartilage, you can't do a lot of impact stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Let's dive into this BYU scenario because it's a big news.
All right, well, let's dive into it then, homie. I mean, BYU QB Jake Ratzlaff is planning to transfer from the school. Sources confirmed to ESPN on Sunday he is facing a suspension after admitting to premarital sex, a violation of BYU's honor code that surfaced during his response to a civil lawsuit alleging he RAPED'd a woman in 2023. And yeah, so this is huge news right now, and it's kind of a deep. It kind of goes twofold because one, he's getting alleged, civil lawsuit saying that he assaulted a woman, which obviously none of us was there, so we don't know if it's just her making it up because he's doing well and he's on some of these boards, or if he really did it. Let's keep it call what it is. But then two, on the flip side, it's the honor code that we're discussing. You know what I'm saying? That we know at BYU for a long time, which for them is like, if you ain't married, you can't have sex. So it's like, it's kind of a two-folded conversation. But JB, like you said, this is your guy over there. So I want to lean on you first to get your overall opinion on this storyline. This is crazy.
Yeah, we got to get with the time. So you guys talk about me all the time. Fuck we doing BYU. And the kid is Jewish. First Jewish quarterback at a Mormon school to start. Like I could give a fuck less about what that means, but apparently to the Mormon community, it's a big deal. I don't know. So who knows what's going on here? I see lawsuit written all over it though. Number one, because now you can sue for playing longer in college.
Did he sign the honor code? I bet you he did.
I don't know, but honor code doesn't mean shit when you go to the federal judge. Honor code at BYU means diddly shit. Here's the issue. Who wants to go there? Like what Kalani does with Les is unbelievable. Number one, they're older kids because they're Mormon mission kids. Number two, so you got 23, 24, 26, 27-year-old linemen. That's where they really win at. They win in the trenches. Their old line a few years ago was the best in college football. They win up front. Then they get older guys at quarterback. That's just how they've done it since I've been alive.
Yeah.
From Jim McMahon to fucking, you name it, they've had older guys. Number one. Number two, who wants to go there to get them over the hump? Like, who wants to go there? If I'm recruiting you and I tell you you can't fuck no pussy while you're here, who is going there?
I mean, but they always get guys. It's been that way.
No, but I just said who they get, though. They don't get guys. They get the guys that are Mormon mission guys, older guys. Let's be honest, white guys.
Well,
who they get polys, of course. Who wants to go there?
They got a 5-star QB, Ryder Lyons, who just committed there. He was committed on the Pat McAfee show. He's going to BYU. Ryder Lyons, 5-star QB.
Yeah. No, I get it. Again.
Right here.
Yeah. White guy.
5-star though. 5-star though is what I'm saying. Like legit.
Yeah.
Better than you when you was at that age.
Yeah. He's a Cali kid.
Yeah.
Smitty, who wants to go there, to my question, to get them over the hump to win a natty? That's what we're coaching to win a natty. I'm sure Kalani is not there to win Big 12 titles only. They want to win a natty again, right? They want to get back to what they did back in the day. Let's get a natty. Who's going there? If you say, I can't fuck no pussy. Like, seriously, are you going to get an Alabama type motherfucker? Hey, dog, listen, you can't fuck no pussy, but we want you.
Let's call it is. Basically, what you're saying basically what you're saying is, what brother's gonna go to BYU that can't get no pussy? Let's call what it is. You don't want to bring racist to it, but let's bring racist to it.
So they had a couple
brothers going there who can't fuck.
So I've had a couple homies, hood cats, that have gone there, and
they wouldn't honor that code. I know that
they were JUCO transfers. So
they wouldn't honor the code.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
he definitely not in the code.
and then remember the brother, the big time running back they had. The name's missing me. I'm sure somebody in the chat will know, Shaun or one of you older cats. They had a running back that was big time. He got caught fucking his wife, homie.
Oh, if you're married, it's cool.
No,
it's
they got rid of him.
It's premarital sex.
They got rid of him, homie. They got rid of him.
They must have called. It must have found out he was fucking before. It wasn't his wife then, because the honor code is premarital. If you're married, you cool.
I think it was his wife.
Hey man, it wasn't his wife. He got cut then.
Who wants to go there? I'm torn on this whole thing. I'm torn on the whole scenario because there's a lot to this that I've done a little deep dive in this overnight, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Deep dive.
So number one deep dive is first reports come out that he's going to get a 7-game suspension.
Right.
So he's like, fuck that. I'm transferring. We already figured that, right?
Yep.
Second report is of a R word in 23.
Yeah.
But you've been allowed to play for the last 2 years?
No, I think she just filed the lawsuit like recently, but she's saying it happened in 2023.
Okay, so but that's only that's worthy of a 7-game suspension. That's it. So well, I can go run rape. I can go run.
Well, I think the 7-game suspension is based upon just the honor code because at the end of the day, he's not charged yet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she filed a lawsuit, but we don't know if she's telling the truth or not yet. Now, if it comes out that he actually did it, he'll probably be cut from the team, I'm sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
So it's a 7-game R charge.
It's a 7-game suspension based upon dishonoring the honor code and having sex pre-marriage. That's the only thing right now.
Which was a R word.
Allegedly.
So you get what I'm saying?
But that's not proven though. That's why they can't suspend. I mean, it could, but they're not gonna suspend you off just alleged. I mean, a girl can lie right now and say Smitty did it. I'm like, okay, but I didn't. Like, so I'm not gonna just suspend you just for alleged.
You don't get it? You don't get this whole
I get it, but say it though. Say it for the people in the chat who don't get it.
But something is not all adding up for this whole thing. Like something not going on with this kid. Something not going on with this whole scenario here. So 7 games was cool for having premarital. Now the R words come out, and I haven't heard of any civil or federal indictment, charges, or arrest. Has there been arrest? Has there been an arrest at all? Has there been a charge? Has there been a charge other than a allegation? Bailey, you know this?
No, but I think what led so this story coming out forced him to admit that he did have sex with her.
Nah, see, that's where the lawsuit comes in. That's what I said first, homie.
Bring it down.
There's the lawsuit. 7-game suspension for having premarital sex. Now you're using the R word to get me what? And now I'm going to go out and say, hold on, I didn't R word nothing. I had sex with you. So now you're what? You're blackmailing me.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's a blackmail going on with a fucking allegation, an accusation, but I have yet to be charged or anything. I'm suing everybody involved.
You can't sue, but BYU isn't suspending you because of R word. They're suspending you for the simple fact that you signed an honor code saying that you will not fuck anything without being married.
Show me the rape.
Admitted to fucking something, so it has nothing to do with the R word. He's suspended 7 games for fucking.
Show me the rape kit, homie. She had to have an R kit done, homie. If you're gonna file, you gotta have an R kit done.
Oh, I'm not. I think we're having like some. I'm not arguing that. I'm not saying she's telling the truth. I don't know yet. I'm saying
no, I know. I'm just going. I'm going through the whole thing.
Got you.
Back to the lawsuit. You can't suspend me, homie, if there's no R kit. I'm saying I didn't have sex with her. Now what?
But I know, but it's too late. I hear you. But he said he did. He told on himself. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so he had sex with her.
He walked in and said, "Yeah, I fucked her. I didn't worry about it."
Smitty, I'm sorry for interrupting. There's a huge part in this that I guess just come out. So the civil lawsuit against Retzlaff is likely to be dismissed. Attorneys for both sides filed a joint motion to dismiss the case today. So
boom.
Back to my point.
Really interesting, but JB, a report came out about a month ago about the civil suit, and then recently the 7-game suspension thing I saw started making headwaves, and then I saw he was going to enter the portal because of the suspension, and then now that. So, yeah.
Back to my point. She had to drop that shit because she was about to get her ass lit up because she got to have our kit done. And then the cat is going to miss 7 games, claim, or what? Is he going to go? Guess what they do? Now the NFL draft is is taking a hit, right? I got a black eye on my fucking
resume,
and now I'm suing you, which they absolutely can do, other than the premarital sex bylaw and all that shit.
You know what's crazy? Now this lawsuit's getting dropped. He didn't even have to admit that he had sex with her. He should have just been quiet the whole time.
That's my point. That's why I was saying, fuck that. Where's our kit? I don't admit to shit.
But since he did admit it, knowing he did admit it, though, I'm assuming the suspension is going to stay now. Because, again, the suspension is tied to the fact you had sex. It don't matter about nothing else. I'm assuming they're signing an actual honor code contract that I won't fuck. So if you do fuck, this happens.
And, again, my point. Who's going there?
No brothers.
But who's going after this? You're the QB, homie. You're the best. He was the best Big 12 quarterback, in my opinion. And just watching him and breaking him down, I thought he was the best.
Ryder Lyons is going there, 5-star.
I thought he was the best NFL ready quarterback too. And so I was looking forward to seeing him this year. And then what quarterback wants to go there though?
Ryder Lyons.
He's gonna decommit.
You keep saying that, but he literally just went on a Pat McAfee show a couple days ago and committed. He's a 5-star guy.
Let's bet he just decommits.
Let's bet. Let's do it.
By the time it's all said and done, he'll decommit.
So before this season starts, he'll decommit. Let's bet a meal.
I gotta add to JB's point.
Hold on.
So
not good.
The woman who accused him of SA, she was the one who withdrew the case, according to Pete Damel. So,
because she didn't get that R kit done. I've done this too long. I've defended too many brothers that got falsely accused. I know all about all this shit. You got our kid done. And he should have had better representation to say, get the R kit done then before you say anything. So to your point, why'd he go admitting shit unless you had that R kit done? That's my whole overall point on this whole thing. Don't admit you fucked unless
he panics.
That's why I say bad representation.
Yeah.
You got lawyers. You got NIL money. You already got lawyers.
Josh Fele said he won't decommit.
Oh, if he's an LDS kid, then yeah, that's why. He's already used to not getting pussy.
I told you.
Quote. I mean, we're gonna say
what's LDS?
Latter-day Saint, homie.
Oh.
Mormon, homie.
I just ain't never seen LDS. I was curious. I don't know a lot about the Mormon community. I just hear that they can't have sex. That's something I know.
I know a lot about Mormon kids. Brad Sorensen, one of the greatest quarterbacks I ever had, played for me. Mormon kid.
He wasn't fucking?
Got like 5-6 kids, but anyway, and the daddy had like 7 kids. All of them played like damn near 3 of them played in the NFL.
Daddy was married though.
His brother's Daniel Sorensen, by the way, won a Super Bowl for the Chiefs. Safety. So
contrary to belief, right?
Yeah, white boy safety. Contrary to your belief.
Contrary to belief. Eagles, right?
I'm trying to figure out. They don't fuck, but they sure. So they must not nut ever. And then they get out and they just fuck all the pussy and they just fucking busting everything.
They not fucking, but I bet you they doing everything else. They doing hand job, masturbate, doing everything else they can.
Phillip Rivers is LDS, ain't he?
Well, he's married. So
no, I'm just asking.
When you marry, you do whatever you want to.
No, I get it, but I'm just saying all the LDS motherfuckers sure have a lot of kids, though, don't they?
It makes sense, don't it? You waited so long.
There's polygamy around that motherfucker too. They got like 5 wives too.
It's like a homeless motherfucker. He never had no food before. You give him a motherfucker steak, he gonna tear them motherfucker up 20 ounces.
I'm torn on this thing, man. I really am.
What are you torn about though? You never answered that question.
Because like the whole sitting out 7 game shit to transfer to the R word being accused, thrown out there. Like this whole thing sounds like a fucking witch hunt. Again, it sounds like every other issue I've ever dealt with players who've been falsely accused, homie. It's a witch hunt to get this motherfucker caught up. And I don't understand the problem. We have an NIL era. We're in an NIL era where I don't know if you saw the deal that there's a kid in college that turned down $2 million in basketball, and he went undrafted, and he turned down $2 million in hoops to stay in college, and he turned down $2 million, goes to the NBA draft, don't get drafted.
I always take the money, son. I always take the money.
But I mean, that's the problem. See, this is a whole nother debate because now, what's your admiration, to be an NBA player or to stay in college forever?
But you just saw the story. His admiration was to go to the league. He don't get drafted. He missed out on $2 million. Take the fucking $2 million, come back one more year, and then still go to the league. League ain't going nowhere.
Doesn't that tell you they're not as good as you think? And we're overpaying for under deliverers? Doesn't that tell you what I've been saying?
Overpay me, homie.
I get it, but homie, that's not good for the sport. You're talking about an individual basis. We're talking about what we've done to the sport. Like this is not what we grew up to. But we grew up to play college, go get the degree, go to college, and go play in the NBA. Go play in the NFL.
They've been getting paid in college. This was under the table. What's the difference?
Yeah, that's the best way.
Okay, but if you're still getting paid, what's the difference?
What do you mean? What's
if I'm still getting a Hummer,
not everybody
I'm still getting hundreds of thousands. I'm still getting all this money. Why does it matter?
Because the guy got paid to play, not all the guys. Like that's the difference.
You always say on this show, you said it for years that you said most players ain't getting no money. You said the average NIL deal is $300.
It is still.
Okay, so why you keep saying most guys ain't getting paid? It's the same shit. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not the same shit because now everybody knows what you make. There's jealous.
It's the same thing.
What do you mean? No. Go ask Sark if it matters. Go ask Lane Kiffin and Nick Saban if it matters, homie, when they address the locker room. And the motherfucker's looking over there like, this motherfucker make $2 million. I make how much? Tell me that don't matter? You're out of your goddamn mind.
I'm saying it don't matter in the system.
Absolutely matters.
Your argument is that it's impacting the game, meaning that
it's
watering it down.
Maybe it impacts the game.
How is it watering it down when they've been getting paid? You understand what I'm saying? Like
I didn't know what you made, homie. What do you mean?
So the fact that it's publicized is making the game watered down.
Jealous one's envy. If I get an envelope from a motherfucker on the low, and you don't know what I got, how do you look at me sideways in the locker room when you saw that I make $3 million and I make $100? What do you mean?
Question. Okay, I'm with you. But when you say, I guess, give me clarity on when you say impacting the game. Are you saying that are you saying now because that teammate is jealous that he's not going to go out there and play hard no more? Is that what you're saying?
Fucking right. He's already looking to get out. He's already looking to transfer. Look at what's happening, Smitty. Look what's happening in
That's a good question. I didn't say you.
I didn't know you had to ask that. I thought that was common knowledge.
I want to ask that. I want to ask that.
I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out.
I like clarity in conversations.
I'm trying to figure out why.
You say a lot of shit.
First of all, let me ask you something. Doesn't that align with the craziness of the portal being open right after spring ball? Yeah, isn't that like a weird conspiracy we could bring up? Like all the unhappy people enter the portal after spring ball.
Right.
And then I got a new team in summer. And then I got a new team in winter conditioning again in January. And then I got a new team again after spring again. So why am I coaching? That's why paying under the table was the best way ever to do it. Like, fuck, homie. Come on. That's why Cats had 6 NFL quarterbacks at USC at one time on one roster. That's why Florida State had all those.
Well, you also couldn't. It went on transfer portal, so that was the main thing.
Well, you could leave and sit out.
Yeah, exactly. But you didn't want to sit out.
No, because people competed back then. People didn't worry about the money.
I guarantee you, homie, if the transfer portal was available at that time and you did not have to sit out, all those quarterbacks wouldn't have not stayed at USC. I don't care how great of Pete Carroll was. Shout out to Pete Carroll. All those QBs do not stay. If the transfer rules today were going on back then in 04-05, guarantee it.
Again, Chris, but that's what you're saying. The same thing as Smitty saying. Pay me under the table, pay me on the table. I'll take both. You will. Smitty will. The individual will. That doesn't mean it's not. That doesn't mean it's good for the game. I'm just telling you, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's not good for the game when we have to address the locker room and 85 scholarship players are sitting there and only 17 are paid.
So in a big picture of things, you're basically saying that jealousy is causing the downplay of college football. In summation.
Yeah, because the number one reason for transfer, contrary to everyone.
Interesting.
Yes, because the contrary to belief, let me break down why kids transfer. The number one cause, and I've said it for years, and nobody's, and then now I start to see it, people saying it and shit. I'm like, oh, really? I've been saying this shit for 5 years. Ask Alan what I've been saying for fucking 5 years. I used to tell him in JUCO, coaching them why they transfer.
Alan be lying, though.
Peer pressure. Number one reason you transfer. It ain't nothing else. Peer pressure. I broke this down in so many different macro levels. Peer pressure is why Darnell Smith leaves Florida to go to LSU, because he doesn't start as a freshman or get paid the same dollar amount as his peer. Because of the homies on social media, which are his peers, are talking shit on social media about their peer. Peer pressure is why you leave. Let me break it down macro real quick. Smitty, you and I are both at the same high school. We go to Warren Central.
Ooh, Dub C.
We're both 5 stars. I go to LSU. You go to Alabama. I start as a freshman at LSU. You redshirt at Alabama. What's the number one thing you're going to see on Twitter?
DMs. Damn, you ain't playing, homie. You ain't.
DMs. It's going to be on public. It's going to be a post.
Yeah.
Oh, you a 5-star now, homie? Go to LSU and ball. You should have went to LSU, homie. He's starting you. Why aren't you playing? Because Nick Saban has more players in the NFL than anybody else, and he gets people paid more than anybody else. He's had more fucking redshirt All-Americans than anybody else. He's had more people drafted than anybody else. That's what all you should have said and shut the fuck up. But no, they don't. They're so worried about peer pressures now, telling them why they're not playing. They were transferred from Alabama, remember?
Yeah.
Towards the end of his career when they never would have left. So this is what I've been telling you for 5 years. This is fact. It's still true. It still holds water. This is the problem. And nobody wants to talk about it. And the problem is now you add that, you compile that with money being out there publicly, and now you grab fucking NIL agents and all these different people. And then this is what you get. You get a watered down product that is there to pay to play. No more commitment. No more organics. No more fucking, I want to go to Alabama because it's Alabama. None of that. So I'm just telling you, I mean, peer pressure is the number one thing. You cannot, these kids cannot. They're so fragile and and brittle. They can't take Twitter. Nobody's talking shit about a kid who got a $200,000 scholarship to go to fucking play for Nick Saban. Are you fucking kidding me? My daddy would have been like, yep, sure is redshirting. And in 4 years, he'll be the number one draft pick. I don't get it. But that's what the fucking peer pressure's done to these motherfuckers. I'm just telling you, homie. They gotta keep up with the Joneses, Smitty. Like, that's what they really got to do. And that's in life, Smitty. Look. Smitty, I'm giving you a Hellcat. And then, JB, you're getting a Hellcat Red Dot or whatever the fuck they call it, the better one.
Yeah, SRT.
and now you are mad, and now, I want the Red Dot or Red Eye or whatever the fuck they call it. And that's peer pressure, homie. That's keeping up with the Joneses. That's dick.
Peer pressure is also like, as men, to some degree, I think you can at least admit to this. We're super competitive. We're animalistic. We want to be the top dog. I get the baddest bitches, the most money, the best car, the number one. So we've always had that in us anyway. And now you just have the platform, so to speak, at the collegiate level to showcase that. And to your point, it's leading to some negative thing. But as men, we always want to be number one. Like, that's just kind of ego. You know what I'm saying? But I feel what you're saying, though. That's a good point. That's a good breakdown, Jason. Every now and then, like once a week, you'll come out and just have a good, just full breakdown right there. That was good.
Yeah. We talked about LeBron. I know we'll go to some white people shit to end the show, but James Harden thing. What's your take about James Harden, real quick?
So what's going on with James Harden, man? 11-time NBA All-Star James Harden is declining his player option and intends to sign a new 2-year, $81.5 million contract to return to the Clippers. Make your money, young man. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, MVP. Won a lot of games. He had a bounce back year this past season. Kawhi was hurt for about half the year, and he still had the Clippers as like a top 4, top 5 seed majority of the year. Kept them afloat. But we all know James Harden, unfortunately, for whatever reason, in some of the biggest games, he shows up the least. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a fear thing. I don't know if it's I have no idea what it is, but that's his knock. But if you want to have a team, if you want a team that can at least be in position to win and at least be in the playoffs, have an opportunity, James Harden can be a part of that team and help you get to that point. And
Clippers always been that.
So
Clippers always been that. Without him too, they're same team. So if I'm LA and I'm Ballmer, I'm letting them go. Get the fuck out. I'm not paying you just because you're from LA, homie. I mean, he's a high school alum of mine.
He balled last year though, for real.
But it don't matter. He didn't do anything. We didn't move on. We lost. We still didn't make it. Like, I don't get it. It's the same thing the Clippers have always been. I don't understand the mentality. So the $81.5 million contract to return basically limits the Clippers on what they can do with others in the offseason is what I'm reading. So basically it limits their movement ability, capabilities of grabbing some key elements. You got a injury-riddled Kawhi Leonard who was balling out towards the end of the year, looked like the old Kawhi. Then it kind of fizzled out, and it is what it is. You got this guy who's similar, who's not the big shot
taker or maker.
Yeah, like Kawhi. Not the two-time champion like Kawhi. Doesn't play both sides of the ball like Kawhi. Like, there's a difference. But Kawhi not playing no more. You got rid of a Paul George, who was a similar situation. The team's aging. I don't know who they I don't know what I don't care what the Clippers do. Go ahead. But this is why the Clippers are the Clippers at the end of the day. Like, this is who they are, homie. Like, you're going to get a guy who's not capable of getting you over the hump and bring him back and limit your roster to have what? The same roster with an old Kawhi Leonard again, who's going to load manage half the year? I'm confused on what the Clippers think they're going to get out of this. I really am. Now, I'm not, and that's just me as a Laker fan. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. The Lakers are in a very similar situation, by the way. So I'm just trying to figure out, but they got Luka. Right. So a young and upcoming Kawhi or whatever you want to call him. So like this right here, but he don't play both ways. But anyway, this right here is asinine to me. And we're seeing it. I mean, we saw a lot go down yesterday with LeBron opting in, he opting out. The Clippers are the Clippers, homie.
I mean, you're hearing a lot of these basketball players saying that winning doesn't matter apparently anymore. So
it don't. That's why Byron Scott. That's why we had 2 viral videos the last few weeks with Byron Scott and Robert Parrish and Coop, because them motherfuckers, everybody in the comments, this is what the NBA needs again. This is what
saying Kobe's rings don't matter anymore, I guess, allegedly. It don't an all-time greatness. Go ahead and get your numbers, I guess. I guess the 5 rings don't mean nothing. I guess he was a Robin to Shaq being the Batman, so those first 3 don't count.
Kobe won. Kobe beat more 50-win teams in the playoffs than anyone in the history of basketball, including Michael Jordan.
Talk about it.
And Kobe averaged 31.5 points that carried the team to beat 3 50-win teams that year. How is he Robin?
That's what the streets are saying.
Shaq gets hurt and went out of the game, and Kobe took over the game to beat who? The San Antonio Spurs. Again, a 50-win team.
And the Pacers.
Carry him on his back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I guess winning don't matter, JB.
It's crazy. We got some white people shit. Some Mexican people shit.
We always do white people shit first. It's like
I want to create a new thing. HMS.
What? Who?
Hamas people shit.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I want to start it. But go ahead.
So if you look straight ahead, you can see there's no track in front of us. It ends. Oh. So we're going to lock in place right here.
Yeah.
And then the track is going to disconnect and tilt forward to a 90-degree angle.
All not sounding fun to me.
You got a lot of time to think about this. That's the thing.
This psychological warfare on my head.
So now we're locked into place, and the track is going. Here we go. We're tilting. We're tilting forward, 90-degree angle, straight down.
That is so not right.
Okay.
Oh, this is so not right.
We're holding.
So not right, dude.
Yeah, this is.
This whole thing is broken.
This is great. This is great.
Lucky.
We're good.
Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. That right there is
I got 2 things in life. I live by.
That's white to the highest level.
I don't do anything or go on anything that I don't control the narrative in. That's why I don't like flying, even though I flew my whole life a lot. I never liked it though. Got used to it and all that, and I'm cool with it. I just drank a lot, but I never.
That's not healthy at all.
It's not enjoyable for me.
I just drink a lot. It's crazy.
Roller coasters are the exact same. I cannot control the narrative because if something breaks or snaps or unlocks or whatever, you're dead or you're fucked up or something happens. When I got onto an airplane, I wanted to meet the pilot. I wanted to see this motherfucker. I wanted to look at this motherfucker. And if it was a female, I got off the plane. And I'm just telling you straight out. I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. If it was a female pilot, I had it happen one time. I actually got back and asked for my refund. And I said, I'll take another flight. Because females aren't made to handle.
Just keep going. You ain't gotta keep. You ain't gotta stay on this. Let's keep going. You was rolling.
I'm just being honest. But anyway, I want to meet the motherfucking pilot, homie. I want to know. And I got a real problem with a pilot that don't address the what is that called? The
attendants or whatever, the people, the passengers.
What is that called? Passengers, yeah. That don't address the passengers. I want to hear your fucking voice. I need to know who the fuck you is, homie. I need to know. And don't come out with a towel on your motherfucking head. I'm out. So I'm just trying to be real. Like, let's be honest.
A towel on your head.
Huh?
You said a towel on your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know what that is?
I think I know what you're saying, but I'm just keep it to myself.
Homie, you won't even get on the fucking plane if you see one of them. You think you're gonna let the motherfucker fly you? Are you shitting me? You got to be fucking shitting me, homie. You got to be shitting me. If I see one on the plane, I turn around. And I just be honest, it's a horrible stereotype, but let's just be real. That's what it is. Especially after 9/11. Oh, hell no. I got a plane one day at 3 of them motherfuckers. I said, hell no. I did a about face. Give me a refund. So that's just a stereotype. I mean, it's a bad one, but it is what it is. Let's be honest. If you're American, that's why I'm tripping off the motherfuckers touching the fucking floor every day in New York with speakers out. Talking about yummy, yummy, yum. Fuck. Are you shitting me, homie?
Let's move on to BPS, man, before we close out the show. See what we got here.
Watch my truck.
Oh, hell nah.
There you go.
That truck's done. I don't know if he realizes.
It's over?
Oh, yeah. Everything's fucked. Transmission, axles, probably all. So he got boot put on his shit. 2 boots. Did he have 4?
Not even just 2.
Usually only put 1.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, he messed his whole car up doing that.
And he got the sign on the side, so he must work. He must do something.
But he would have spent less money just paying for it to get.
Not paying $100 though.
That's silly. Because now you gonna pay way more than that to get it fixed.
And that's like a 97 Ram.
Yeah, that's old right there too.
That's older than your shit that you just got rid of.
My shit was 2015.
That's what I'm saying. That's like a 98 Ram. So he could have paid 100, homie. Not like I'm tripping.
Yeah, that's BPS, unfortunately. Hate to see that. Homie.
Is it BPS though?
It's HPS, hood people shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do know it's been a hell of a show though. Great Monday started off, no guests, just me and you the whole way through.
Better that way.
Then take our first break to 2 hours in. We do
people don't know. All right, the G Wizzles asked me this 12 times. Lackawanna JUCO. They petitioned to move up. So apparently it was accepted. They're going to be a Division II school. I mentioned it on Shaun Salisbury's show last week when it happened. A buddy of mine was coaching at Lackawanna. Listen, I don't know what it means for JUCO. It means diddly shit for JUCO. It's more telling what college football is becoming. There's only 500 likes, by the way. There should be 1,000 likes. There's over 1,200 people still in it. I don't understand why nobody can just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Break the record for likes. Get 1,000 likes during the show. I don't understand why you guys won't do that for us.
Makes me mad. Like, how do you like the show but then not like it? Make it make sense. Two things can't be true in that scenario. How do you like the show but not like the show? Don't make sense, homie. I don't know. And I'm tired of having to ask for it.
I gotta go clean the boat, man, because there's like this much dog hair caked on this. I gotta wash the whole boat down. I gotta drain it.
Why didn't you just do that when you were there yesterday, so where you could just get it all done, then leave?
I wish you would understand, Smitty, that Ash will go run up on the front of the boat and jump off the front of the boat, homie, onto the thing if you don't have him leashed up and sitting there. I can't wash the boat and hold him. And Ruben's a paraplegic. Ruben can't fucking do nothing. So
the AE was there, I thought.
Ruben,
the AE love the dogs.
Hopefully Ruben's all right. He had a little issue with one of his sons over the weekend. So hopefully prayer, T's and P's for him, his son. And then the homegirl, man. I'm not going to say the name, but unfortunately she had an up-and-coming rising star, 13-year-old who was already committed to play D1 basketball. He's the son of a Final Four college basketball star at the time. Suddenly, accidentally, they say, took his own life over the weekend, man. Unfortunate situation. 13-year-old. I've known the mom for a long time on the East Coast. Man, up and 13-year-old kid going to a big private high school. And apparently, I don't know, playing with a gun or something is what the rumors are. I have no idea, but T's and P's to her. I reached out to her and said, can't even explain or tell you what nobody, if you lose your kid before you go, there's nothing you can say to me. So I don't know what to say. I don't even try to act like I know what to say. That's why I just said, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. I hope your head's held high because losing your kid is unbelievable. Not that way. Or anyway, unbelievable. So T's and P's, everybody involved out there, man. Oh my goodness. USMC. Shout out to you, brother. 20 members right there. Scoop them up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you for your service.
It's been a great show, y'all. I cooked JB earlier today at the top of the hour.
Talk Tuesday tomorrow. Steve Kim
gonna join us. Talk some boxing. Jake Paul.
Get Robert Parrish, Byron Scott, Magic, get everybody on one show and just say, let them fuck it. Let them fight. We get it live. Do it right here live.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. Shout out to everybody, man. Those two videos went crazy. Shout out to Paris for making two great little shorts for those two clips. Shot it right out the gate. Both of them motherfucked them motherfuckers right out the gate.
Cold open. It's called a cold open. Great job with that, Paris.
What's it called?
A cold open.
Spell it.
COLD space OPEN is when you take a moment of the clip that's like the most exciting piece, put it at the beginning for like the first 5 seconds, and then go back and try to the actual full clip in order. You just draw their attention. I do it a lot with certain shit I do.
And I know how to spell cold, but you didn't say cold. You said code opening.
No, I said code.
You don't pronounce the L at all. You
Cold.
say cold opening. Cold opening.
It's a silent L, homie. Everybody know that. Anyway, hit that like button, man. Subscribe. Come on, remember. Mike Bundy, shout out to you for the 10, man. Shout out to the C-Note you did on Friday. I'm sure we did another one this Friday. Appreciate you. JB emailed you to get your merch. Make sure you email them back. And, man, we're going to have a great show tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And see you again tomorrow.
Peace.
This the real JB. You better find the skin real quick.